average person, this might look like your normal video of some child star lashing out at the paparazzi, right? Stealing his hat, telling him off, and rightful attacks. The well-known not seem right to me. For starters, the audio in this clip is super weird, right? Like, the music and the dialogue are not mixed well. There's "you follow me all day, I'm bound to mess with you sometimes." It almost kind of looks like he's actually not moving his mouth at all.
I'm bound to mess with you sometimes.
Which is a little suspicious, but not as suspicious as the fact that the paparazzi doesn't seem at all concerned about this disembodied voice. I don't think he's nearly as put off by it as he should be. That's terrifying. Ryan, you got any fun projects coming up?
I will not stoop to answering these foolish queries.
Whoa, hey man, how are you doing that?
This petty annoyance you call a career ends today.
What the hell, dude? I didn't know you had telepathy.
Every celebrity has telepathy.
Put me down.
No.
Hey, where's my hat? Also, I love that the paparazzi says nothing for the entire video except unspecified cursing. His immediate reaction to getting his hat playfully stolen is just to go off the fucking deep end, dude. Ha! Got your hat. Now you have to stop following me. Ah! Fuck you! Fuck you! Bitch! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! It's just a joke. But by far the most damning evidence for this paparazzi video being staged is that, I don't know who Ryan Halsey is, and neither do you, and neither does anybody in the comments. Who is that? Bro, who is he? Who? Haha, paparazzi have such sad lives, man. Yeah, that would suck to get your hat stolen, I agree. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess that if TikTok, which is famous for being able to find the right audience for every video, can't find the right audience for this video, that Ryan Halsey is in fact not famous. Which would make the person filming him not a paparazzi and just a stalker. Like, this is just a regular guy. You can't paparazzi a regular guy. Sir, the people want to know, what's it like to be so normal? What the fuck? Who are you? So I was confused at first, but it seemed like it was posted by like an actual paparazzi account. This account called Hollywood Paparazzi. I'd never heard of it before, but I assumed it was just like, you know, something like the Hollywood Fix. It just posts paparazzi videos of influencers and stuff like that. So I clicked on it, and lo and behold, it is just hundreds upon hundreds, just pages of videos exclusively about Ryan Halsey and his brother Sammy Halsey. It seems like they do this together. Just countless videos of them getting hounded by the paparazzi over and over. And to be honest, they don't handle it very well. Here's a video of Ryan Halsey losing control on a paparazzi, acting out like a spoiled brat. Holy shit, dude, Ryan Halsey totally flipped out in that video. Someone get this spoiled brat in jail. Here's my impression of Ryan Halsey flipping out. You know, man, I don't usually side with paparazzi. I don't. I think it's a pretty big invasion of privacy, but that was too far, Ryan. That was uncalled for. Apology with tears and blood. Now, it seems like their videos are designed with a few specific purposes in mind. 1, they want you to think that they are famous. 2, they want you to be on their side right away. Like, they want you to see the paparazzi as like invading their privacy and them having to deal with that right away. So your immediate reaction is to comment without even knowing who they are. Like, oh, come on, leave him alone. He doesn't deserve this. And to be fair, like, I agree. You know, it doesn't make any sense for them to be followed by paparazzi. They're just normal guys. Okay, now this one is actually insane. So this one is of Ryan's brother, Sammy. It's called Sammy Halsey Runs Away from Stalking Paparazzi. Holy shit, dude, that is terrifying. No wonder it seems like they hate the paparazzi so much in every video, dude. That would be so scary. To be sprinting down the street, chased by a speeding car trying to get a photo of you, and you're just a regular guy. That would be so confusing. Also, again, the audio in this one is super weird. I love how quietly the paparazzi is asking for a picture. He's borderline murmuring in a car like 50 yards away from a guy who's full on sprinting as he's cruising at 70. What's up, man? People want to know what you're working on. I love this caption too, and the fact that it was supposedly posted by a paparazzi account. Sammy Halsey runs away from stalking paparazzi. The fact that even the paparazzi admits they were stalking him adds a whole extra creepy layer to this. Creepy paparazzi with sinister intentions chases Sammy Halsey down the street, trying to run him over. He gets off on watching him suffer. Okay, here's where their strategy kind of doesn't really make any sense to me. They're staging these videos, so they have the opportunity to be anybody in these videos. They could be the most perfect character, the most likable people. You know, they're introducing themselves to people for the first time in these videos. They have the opportunity to come across like saints, like dealing with the paparazzi with such grace, but instead half the time they're like attacking the paparazzi, all while wearing the most confusing outfit known to man. But not every video is like this. They actually do have some videos where instead of coming across as Hollywood's newest bad boys, they come across as Hollywood's newest sweethearts. Here's a video of him making the paparazzi's day by buying him a burrito.
Yeah, I got you burrito. I like when people are respectful of myself.
Aw, that's so sweet. It's kind of like they mixed the classic paparazzi TikTok video with one of those TikToks where someone finds a stray dog and nurses it back to health. Both because he's giving it food and also because the person he's helping like isn't talking the entire time. They're just completely silent for some reason.
I like when people are respectful of myself.
For as weird as Ryan and Sammy are in these videos, the paparazzi character is almost just as strange. They're either like loudly screaming and cursing at them uncontrollably or dead quiet.
Hey buddy, I got you a little something. I hope that's okay. You know, I get followed around a lot by paparazzi, but you're always super respectful and you don't get too close and ask really personal questions. So I just want to say thank you, really. And anyway, yeah, enjoy that. And are you okay? It's just you're not saying anything, so it's kind of strange. You haven't said a word. You're just smiling at me like that. It's kind of freaking me out, and you're just kind of glaring into my soul. I'm not sure if you're actually hearing anything that I'm saying. So, all right, well, I think I'll just get going. Again, enjoy the burrito. Thank you for being so professional, and... Oh my God, what? Why? Jesus, every word that's coming out of your mouth is a swear. Are you okay? Are you mad at me? Whoa, dude, you can't say that. Okay, now you're just blasting copyrighted music out of your mouth. I don't know how you're doing that, but I guess I am gonna have to bleep that in this video as well so I don't get copyright claimed, so thank you. Okay, well, that's really impressive. I don't know how you're doing that. You're just making the beeping sound now.
Ryan says, here, I got you a burrito for not following me all day. But the paparazzi is right outside the Taco Bell that Ryan's coming out of, so it kind of seems like he was following him. Something's not adding up here. I think this might have just been some guy. Ryan sees a guy minding his own business in the parking lot and is like, hey man, thanks for being cool. Here's a burrito. I know you probably wanted to hound me and get my picture, but you didn't. So thank you. The guy doesn't respond, and Ryan sort of like rubs his eyes like this and realizes he's talking to like the Ronald McDonald statue outside of a McDonald's. Oh shit, sorry, I thought you were someone else. It kind of seems like if this were real, the paparazzi would have had to been following him though. I feel like the real determining factor in whether Ryan is nice to a paparazzi or not is whether he's wearing a hat or not. A hat to Ryan Halza is like a red blanket to a bull. Probably not actually blankets. I don't know what they're called in a matador fight. Probably an actual word for that. Bulls, man. They hate naps. Don't ever try to tuck a bull in. I've been keeping tabs on these guys for a while just because I think it's so interesting and I haven't seen anybody else talk about it. Some of these videos were posted back in like September of last year, but recently they've started branching out a little bit and getting more creative. For example, now they're not just doing fake paparazzi clips. They're now doing AI generated news clips about themselves.
Justin Bieber has once again found himself in hot water after rising influencer Ryan Halsa was seen attacking paparazzi.
I'm sorry, so Justin Bieber is under fire because Ryan Halsa attacked some guy? Man, I can't with this Justin Bieber guy, dude. Will he ever learn to start taking responsibility for this guy's actions? Pop stars, man.
Witnesses say that the future musician and Instagram model became agitated when photographers began taking pictures of him.
Additionally, did he call Ryan Halsa a future musician?
Witnesses say that the future musician and Instagram model became agitated.
Witnesses said they saw the model and future musician attacking the paparazzi? That's crazy, dude. I've never seen a human being attack another human being in such a way that I knew they were gonna start making music soon. That's pretty impressive. It turns out that Ryan Halsa actually is working on music. He posted this picture on his Instagram account of him playing a piano. It says music loading, #reasons dropping 2023. I like that his fingers aren't actually pressing down on the keys. He's like, look, I said I was gonna start making music soon. For now, I'm just touching the piano. Still trying to figure out how to make this thing make sound. I've been touching it a lot and I'm pretty close to figuring it out, I think. Reasons dropping in 2023. What if his first song drops and it's just a cover of a future song? Everyone's like, oh, that's what he meant by future musician. Okay, weird way to phrase that, I guess, but Cool. Speaking of his Instagram, by the way, Ryan has 4.9 million followers on Instagram, which is crazy. Very impressive. Even more impressive is how many of those he gains at one time. He'll go some weeks where he gains 700,000 followers in 1 week, and then other weeks where he loses 300,000 followers in 1 week. Does look like people are not excited about his music, as he's been losing thousands of followers every day since he posted that. His Instagram is full of a lot of the kind of like influencer flexing you would expect from someone who is trying to look like a bigger deal than they are. But my favorite post on his Instagram has definitely got to be this one. It says, going to the top, had to check it out before I buy. You're gonna buy the Shark Week blimp? That's so cool.
According to our reliable inside sources, Justin Bieber is upset with Logan Paul because of what he said about Bieber's new talent, Ryan Halsey, and how he handles the media in general. Watch this.
Ryan Halsey, listen up. I get it, you get the hype and you think you're cool and hot shit. But to hit an innocent paparazzi in the face is next level disrespectful. And I am telling you, watch yourself, kid.
Whoa, dude. Logan Paul's shoulder sounded really serious, man. Ryan, you better watch out.
And I am telling you, watch yourself, kid.
And I am telling you, watch yourself, kid.
Oh no, dude. Robo Logan Paul is gonna come after you, Ryan. Look out. I've seen a couple comments under some of their videos that are like, guys, this is obviously not real. This is satire. It's just a joke. They're making fun of celebs, dude. Lighten up. And I would just like to go on record and say, I don't think it is, man. I think these dudes are just trying to look famous. They have been posting on this Hollywood paparazzi account for like a year, at least. I can't even scroll to the bottom of it. I'm trying to scroll right now and it's taking forever. I just feel like if it was a joke, their posts would probably be a little bit funnier and they'd be leaning into like the goofiness a little bit more. And they probably also wouldn't be spending so much money buying Instagram followers like it seems like they are, allegedly, in my opinion. And they also probably wouldn't have paid to have an article written about them by a knockoff New York Times, in my opinion. So this article is from September of last year. It's called Ryan and Sammy Halsey, America's Internet Idols and Beloved Hollywood Celebrities. This article is a really interesting read. You get a little bit of their background. You get to hear what they think about being so famous. There's also a bunch of weird phrases in here that make it sound like it was written by AI. Internet sensations, online fame, global stardom. The two brothers have seriously gained attraction and desire from fans all over the globe, racking millions of followers, watching the two skyrocket into their stardom careers. Damn, dude, I can't wait until I skyrocket into my stardom career. That's actually the career I pursued in college. I was looking for a career in stardom. Ryan is best known for his comedy skits and lip-syncing videos on camera on Instagram. On camera? On Instagram? These dudes know how to do it different. Not too different is Sammy Halsey, an American social media star with a strong fan base on Instagram. That's a funny way to describe someone's brother. Not too different is Sammy Halsey, a similar genetic code. Oh yeah, and thank you for telling me that Sammy Halsey is also an American social media star. I would have assumed that these two brothers are from different countries. Ryan and Sammy Halsey said, if you want a career and to make a living from social media, it has to be on YouTube. Wait, they both said that? If you want a career and to make a living from social media, it has to be on YouTube. I guess, actually, if Ryan was saying it, he probably wouldn't be moving his mouth. With that being said, though, I still can't shake the feeling that they could have done this so much better. Ryan, Sammy, I dig what you guys are doing, okay? I think it's fun. It's an interesting way to get your name out there, to say the least. Really, the thing that's been bothering me the most is just that I have so many suggestions for how you guys could do this better. Which is why a few days ago, I packed a suitcase full of outfit changes and headed into the city of Chicago to film a total of 8 fake paparazzi TikToks with my editor Jake, who did a great job posing as a fake paparazzi. And I used these TikToks to experiment and craft a foolproof plan for you both to use to upgrade your fake paparazzi videos and get you guys the exposure you deserve. I want to show you all of the TikToks I created and the results that I got from them, but first, I want to talk about our sponsor. Hey, Danny, the people want to know if you have any fun projects in the works. Oh, yeah. I'm saying thank you to today's sponsor, SoFi. What? And you're going to want to stick around to find out how you can have a chance to win $10,000. Okay. If you don't know, SoFi is the all-in-one finance app helping you bank, borrow, and invest so you can get your money right. My wife Laura and I are expecting our first child this October, so it's super important to us that we have all of our finances in order before that happens. Which is why I love SoFi checking and savings. I can earn up to 4.2% APY on my savings, which is 10 times the national savings rate average. If you're new to high yield savings accounts, it's basically an account that makes your money work harder for you by giving you something back in interest. Your typical savings account at your local bank earns you an average of around 0.39% in interest, which is not
good. With my SoFi high yield savings accounts, my savings earn me more in just 5 weeks than they would in an entire year in a big bank savings account. When you bank with SoFi, they hook it up, dude. With SoFi checking and savings, you get paid up to 2 days early, pay no account fees, and can cash in on up to $250 when you sign up for direct deposit. SoFi is legit. As a nationally chartered bank, they are subject to strict regulatory standards, so you can be sure your money is safe. Your money is FDIC insured, plus you can access additional FDIC insurance up to $2 million on deposit through a seamless network of participating banks. They have live customer service 7 days a week, and you get access to SoFi financial planners at no additional cost. But here's the real kicker, gang. SoFi and I are giving away $10,000. To enter, sign up for a SoFi checking and savings account right now using my link. Just click my link in the description or scan this QR code that's on the screen right now. You have to use my link to sign up. It is the only way to win. Sorry for rambling, I just get a little carried away, but thank you for being a nice and respectful paparazzi.
Oh, I'm not a paparazzi.
You're not?
No, I don't know who you are. You just came up to me and told me to start filming you.
Huh. So I guess what you're saying is, thank you to SoFi for sponsoring this video?
What?
And thank you to you guys for checking out SoFi?
No, that's not what I said.
So like I said, I filmed 8 TikToks. Now when it comes to the actual filming side, I think you guys do a pretty effective job. It's pretty clear that you've watched a lot of paparazzi videos, so you kind of know how they're generally shot. The only thing that I would maybe change is having the paparazzi guy actually talk when he's supposed to be talking. I think that would help a lot. Just like you guys with Hollywood Paparazzi, I came up with my own fake paparazzi channel. I called mine Viral Vision. I thought that sounded a little bit more like a paparazzi channel that would focus on influencers as opposed to A-list celebrities. So I photoshopped a quick Viral Vision logo, and as I was editing each TikTok, I just slapped that in the corner to add a little bit more legitimacy to each TikTok. I noticed that you guys did this in a few of your TikToks also, but inexplicably, instead of using the Hollywood Paparazzi logo that you guys made, you just used the Hollywood Fixes logo. Don't do that, that's too confusing. So with all the TikToks filmed and edited, it was now time to create an account. One of the biggest cracks in this whole facade that you guys have created is that this TikTok account that is somehow the self-proclaimed #1 TikTok paparazzi account only posts about you guys. That doesn't make any sense. That's so suspicious. And look, I get it, you guys are trying to portray yourselves as the biggest TikTokers in the world. But surely even you guys would have to admit that there are other TikTokers, right? You guys aren't the only TikTokers. Because if you were, then I'd understand why they're so keen to photograph you, I guess. Seeing you guys in person would be like seeing Jeremy Renner of the Jeremy Renner app. But what I could see happening, if you guys really were this famous, is a fan account of yours scouring some channel like the Hollywood Fix and finding all of the videos that you guys are in and then posting that on their account. So I created a TikTok account called Viral Vision News. I uploaded all of the TikToks to that account privately, then re-downloaded them so they would have that little TikTok watermark on them. Then I deleted that account and made a new account called Greg Gonzalez 333. And that's where I posted all of the TikToks. This method also gives you the added benefit of captioning the videos from a fan's point of view. So you can basically caption the video and tell people how you want them to feel. The paparazzi's filming Danny from a distance. Wow, they should really leave him alone. Danny is a saint for dealing with this. Danny's stealing the paparazzi's head and beating the shit out of him? He probably deserved it. Danny is such a saint for dealing with all this. Okay, so it's time to start posting the videos. The first 2 I posted were very normal paparazzi videos. The first one is just me being filmed from far away. And then the next one I staged to look like it was like my first ever interaction with a paparazzi.
Yo, Danny, what do you got going on right now? What are you working on? Any big projects?
What?
You got any big projects right now?
What is this? Is this paparazzi? Yeah, I just have YouTube videos. Is this real? Okay, it's just YouTube videos.
Both I feel like pretty normal paparazzi videos you would expect to see from any up-and-coming celebrity. And without even moderating the comments at all or trying to do anything to convince people this was real, they snuck under the radar and people just took them completely at face value. He looks so confused, laughing emoji. He has genuinely never looked more uncomfortable, not even in that picture of him awkwardly holding the mic at VidCon. And my favorite,
who even is this guy? And then they came back later to say, sorry, that was messed up. He seems nice. I don't know what came over me. I'm so sorry. But I mean, from someone who doesn't know who you are, that's pretty much the exact reaction you would want. And on this creepy video from a distance, I had people defending me even more. This is weird, leave him alone. I love how he makes direct eye contact with your camera and you just keep filming him. Like, what the fuck? Now, in hindsight, I think I wouldn't have made up a new paparazzi channel name. I think I should have tried to just make these look like they were originally posted on like the Hollywood Fix or something. That way if people get suspicious and they try to go looking for the original clip, they'll find the Hollywood Fixes YouTube and TikTok channels that all have like thousands of videos each, and they'll hopefully just get overwhelmed and give up. On its own, I think this one small change could go a long way in making your paparazzi videos seem more real, especially if they're just like basic paparazzi videos like the two I just showed you. But we don't want just basic paparazzi videos, do we? We don't want you guys looking like just some random celebrities, right? No. We want to use these videos as an opportunity to endear you to the viewer. We want you guys to look like Hollywood's newest darling, the sweethearts of showbiz. So the next day, I upped the ante a little bit and I posted a video of me gifting the paparazzi a bean burrito from Taco Bell.
I got you a little something. I just wanted to say thank you for being so nice and respectful all the time. I know it's a weird job, but you're one of the good ones and you're always respectful, so thank you.
Thanks, man.
I would recommend you space your videos out more. Multiple paparazzi clips of one celebrity being posted every day would be a lot for even like Selena Gomez. I was just trying to get this video done in a timely fashion. Sweetie Angel. Bro is a better person than me. I would look them straight in the eyes while eating it. Don't know him at all, but I'll respect him for that. Now, Ryan, Sammy. Now seems like a good time to tell you guys that we are actually more similar than you probably think. You see, amongst my viewers, I too have a reputation for trying to pull little tricks. That's right, there's no judgment here. I am a little trickster too. I have posted several videos on my YouTube channel of me trying to trick my audience, and mine also never worked. So when the algorithm started picking these videos up and feeding them to my audience, I started getting a lot of comments from people skeptical about if these videos were real or not. But that is where my next trick comes in, guys. Comment moderation. The amount of comments you guys get that are like, who are these guys? And these videos are clearly staged are definitely not helping you guys look like A-listers. But let me put you onto this TikTok feature called Filter All Comments. All you have to do is just turn this sucker on, and now every single comment left on your videos has to be approved by you before they can show up in your comment section. So now all you have to do is every once in a while just open up your TikTok app, scroll through the comments, approve the ones that make you look good, and delete the ones that think that they're fake. Why the fuck is this on my For You page? TikTok really thinks I give a fuck. I'm gonna delete that one. That one is very mean. Danny, have you lost your mind? Delete. Oh my god, he's so nice. Approve. So now, even though this video's been shown to 800,000 people, most of whom think this video's fake, the comment section still looks like this. I love him. Danny making it big time with paparazzi on him. What a real and genuine guy. So now people who think that the TikToks are real in the first place won't be swayed when they see comments saying that it's fake. And if someone does think that they're fake, when they go into the comment section to have their opinion validated, it won't be. The day after I posted that burrito TikTok is when I really let loose. I posted a bunch of TikToks and I got a little wilder with them. I was kind of inspired by all the lore in your guys' videos, and I wanted to see how far I could push this. So you guys inspired these very heavily, so I hope you like them. Let me know what you guys think.
Yo, Danny, are the rumors true?
Cease these games, photo boy. I tire of your questions.
Hey, Danny, I heard the channel's dying. What do you have to say about that?
Stop, dude.
You don't have any comment about the channel?
Are you just gonna follow me all day?
Bro, I'm just trying to get a comment.
I'm asking you politely to stop. Do you want here? How about this?
Whoa.
How about this? You like that? Now I took your
What
hat.
in tarnation? You get back here. No. You get back here, young man. You give me my hat back.
No.
YouTuber and future missing person Danny Gonzalez is under fire after video surfaces of an alleged altercation between him and a paparazzi.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Fans are divided, some saying this is probably what the guy deserved, while others like Logan Paul were a bit more critical.
Danny, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna go Logan Paul mode on you.
Now, let us enjoy the fruits of our labor. This video of me stealing the paparazzi's cowboy hat has 1.5 million views. And let's look at the comments. Very sad. Appropriate reaction, to be honest. He looks so good in that hat. This is Danny's turf now. Yeehaw! So look at that, guys. Just a few quick changes you can make to your approach, and I think you'll be seeing dividends immediately. I do have to say, though, my biggest advice for you guys to make these seem real is to actually be famous. I do kind of have this suspicion that if you guys just used like half the time you spent making these fake paparazzi videos and just followed TikTok trends, that you would already have like 5 million followers on TikTok, and then who knows, you might not even need to fake the paparazzi videos. They might just come flocking. So yeah, good luck, heed my advice. Also, can I please be in one of your paparazzi videos? I can give you a good line for a video if you want. Here, like something like, Ryan and Sammy Halza, you guys need to stop acting like you're better than all of us other YouTubers. Just because you have more followers than us and are making more money than us doesn't make you better. So yeah, if you want to stick that in a video, I look forward to seeing it. And for everyone else watching this, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. On a more serious note, thank you guys for all the love on my most recent Instagram post. If you didn't see, Laura and I are expecting our first child in October. We're both so excited, and it's been really fun sharing that with you guys. So thank you for all the love. I will see you guys next time with a really interesting video. Bye-bye. Horror has gotta be one of the weirdest genres for any medium. You're just gonna put yourself into a terrifying situation where you feel like your life is being threatened on purpose? Imagine trying to explain that to one of your pilgrim ancestors. They would be so confused and honestly pissed off. But unfortunately, most people don't live their lives based on what they could or couldn't explain to their pilgrim ancestors, and thus, horror is a very popular genre. If you just search scary on the App Store, you could literally scroll for days through hundreds of games that are all super popular. But what about the not so popular ones? What about the horror games that nobody is playing? The ones that are supposed to be scary, but aren't. How would pilgrims feel about those? Here's one of the first games that I ever found in this niche. It's called Clown Brothers Neighbor Escape. And the little subtitle there is Time to Revenge. This game was developed by the same people as Billion Surprise Toys. Let's together revenge. Meet the new game about clown neighbor brothers who want to avenge their dead criminal clown friend. Supports 10 languages. Okay. Multilingual kings. I like it. Several years ago, you brought justice to a scary criminal clown neighbor and destroyed his house. I did? Wow, good for me, dude. I do not remember doing that. But recently, you saw that the house was restored and the clown brothers settled in it. You are sure that they want to continue the work of their colleague. You must prevent this. So I guess I got their friend arrested and destroyed his house. That seems like a little bit much. Like, you know, if he's a criminal clown, by all means call the police. But to destroy his house? I don't see any reason to do that. We're facing a housing crisis in this country. There's no need to make it worse. I love that they call the other clown their colleague. What, do they work at Microsoft together? Very often you notice that these clowns behave strangely. Yeah, I think your first clue to that would be the fact that they dress like clowns. They often say hello. Strange. Watched you and laughed. They're just making fun of you. They're bullying you. These clowns are up to no good. I know they're plotting something. Every time they see me, they point and laugh and say, hey, you fucking dork. I think I have to blow up their house. And then here's some pictures from the game. The two clown brothers do look very scary. A couple things I'm noticing in this, they drive a very cool car. They may have an unorthodox fashion sense, but I like their car. I love the fact that they're proudly displaying an American flag in front of their house. They're like, listen, we may have our differences. We may be two clowns from hell, but I'll be damned if this isn't the greatest nation on earth. Okay, so it looks like they're making a bomb, too. So they're like clowns and terrorists. One interesting thing about clown media, whenever clowns are portrayed as scary, it's like the people who made the media forgot what clowns are. Like, they think they're a different species. Being a clown is just a job. It's not like something you intrinsically are. I feel like whoever made this game thinks that clowns are like a type of monster. Really, all I'm getting from the game is that the clowns are often feet away from you and staring directly at you. Seems like that's most of what's going on here. Surprisingly though, even though this game only has 21 ratings, it has a 4.4 on the App Store. Based on the pictures, I'm curious to see how that's possible, so I'm gonna go ahead and download this game. Okay, next game, Baby Kids in Scary House 2. Now, when I came across this game, I was like, oh, this looks funny, but I shouldn't play the sequel, I should try to play the original. So I searched Baby Kids in Scary House, and the first game that comes up is Baby Kids in Scary House 2, and the original is nowhere to be found. Now, there is a very popular game called The Baby in Yellow Yellow, which I think this game is a knockoff of. And I'm almost curious if this game is trying to pretend to be the sequel to that game. Actually, if you look at the developer's page, there is no scary baby kids in-house. There's just 2 and 3. There's baby girl in Yellow House. I guess we're just starting on number 2. This chapter 2 contains 2 night stories. During the first night, you will have to manage a horrific clown girl. Very professional language in this one, just like the last one. You will have to manage your scary clown girl colleague. She's not getting her reports turned in on time. You're gonna have to place her on administrative leave until we get this figured out. Exciting surprises are waiting for you. During the second night, you will have to manage 2 babies. Uh-oh. The clown girl and her terrific sister. What do they mean by that? Okay, one girl is scary, but her sister is honestly awesome. We get along great, and we are both creeped out by her sister. Okay, so I think I know which one is the clown girl, and so by default, this one on the left must be the terrific sister. A bat? Are we going after these babies with a bat? Look, the clown girl may be scary, but that seems a little bit drastic. Okay, looks like the baby is performing some kind of satanic ritual here. The terrific sister is floating down the stairs. That's fantastic. Being a new father, I feel like I could really get into this game, because my baby's not scary at all. But what if he was? Download. This next one's a little bit different. Ghost detector radar camera, spirit box, and hunting tool. Ask ghosts a question and they will answer. So this thing claims to be able to detect ghosts in your home and then you can talk to them. Find ghosts and communicate with spirits using this app's groundbreaking, ultra-realistic experience. Disclaimer, since paranormal activity can't scientifically be proven, we can't guarantee that the app communicates with real spirits. At the end of the day, we technically can't guarantee that the ghosts that we deliberately programmed into the app are really in your house, but they probably are. It looks like people are having a lot of fun with this game though. A lot of the reviews are just really long stories about how scary using this was. Is this real, question mark? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and download it. Scary Anna, your unique scary virtual pet. So I'm still not exactly sure how this is supposed to be a horror game. You're taking care of this pet whose name is Anna, and she is a little bit scary looking, but a lot of it just seems like she's having fun. Driving a car around, she's on a jet ski. Doesn't seem that scary. Okay, in this one she's got creepy eyes. She looks a little possessed in this one. And then in this one she's fighting a bunch of tiny little cats, little demon cats. Feed her a variety of foods, but be careful, some might be poisonous. Dare to discover what happens? How about you tell me which ones are poisonous before I poison my fucking cat? So you can grab, drag, and stick Scary Anna with your finger, engage in playful interactions, and see how she responds to your touch. Sounds like I might be the scary one in this situation, actually. It should be called Scared Anna. Why is she scary? She's just a little bit weird looking. The poor thing. There's no reason to put her on blast in the game title. I don't know, man. This game is marketed like a horror game, but I just see an animal who needs an owner. You know? She just needs a little love. I think it was pretty fucked up of them to call her Scary Anna, if I'm being honest. Sure, she's a little ugly, but you know, some animals are like ugly cute. She is not. She's just ugly, but I don't think we should have named her after her weird looks. I'm gonna download this game, and I'm gonna be there for her. 5 stars. Scary. I don't like the way her skin peeled off. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna like this game. Before we get into these games, I want to thank Opera Browser for sponsoring this video. I've been using Opera Browser for a while now, and it has really helped increase my productivity while writing and planning videos. It is faster, safer, and smarter than default browsers, which means it has a ton of features that make my process much smoother. Like Opera's native in-browser AI called Aria, which makes it really easy to get answers and do some surface-level research really quickly and easily. While browsing, you can highlight any word or term that you're not familiar with and ask Aria to briefly explain it, or you can just ask it questions like, what are some of the worst horror games on the App Store? The great thing about this is not only does it give you some great starting points, but it also links to the relevant pages for each answer. Tab islands are Opera's way of organizing tabs by grouping similar tabs together so you can save space and time. This is really helpful when I'm writing videos because I can have multiple Google Docs open, multiple YouTube videos open. They can easily be grouped together so I don't get overwhelmed because I am easily distracted. They also have an ad blocker and a VPN integrated into the browser for free. This browser is like a million useful things bundled into one app. It's crazy. Also, I just like the way it looks. It's got a cool style and I like the cut of its jib. In a world where it seems like every browser wants to look like the same boring app, I appreciate that Opera is different. They've got cool wallpaper, some of them are even animated. How fun is that? So if you want to check out Opera, it's totally free. Just use my link in the description to download Opera today. Thank you to Opera for sponsoring this video. Thank you to you guys for checking out Opera. And now, let's game. All right, first game, the Clown Brothers. All right, right off the bat, we have a... I think they just said they're preparing for atomic war? The clowns start to dish out the lore right away in the title screen. 1, they're preparing for atomic war. 2, they are good neighbors. And 3, they are going to kill you.
Find you and kill you.
At the start of every level, the game gives you an objective. We've all seen these types of games before. The whole game is just a series of boring objectives like find the key and unlock the door. But what's really special about this game is it only gives you like 1 second to read the objective. Back in town, you find out that the friends of the okay, so I've spawned into this neighborhood street. I see my clown neighbor walking around, so that must be the clown's house. Now, I gotta give these clowns props because not only is their car cool as hell, they also live in a huge mansion. Right away, dude, they live in a freaking mansion. Oh my god. There must be a ton of money in making nuclear bombs and killing your neighbors. What do these clowns do for a living? Turns out they're like lawyers and doctors. They actually are like really making the world a better place. And speak of the devil, here comes one now. Oh! Okay. I thought he was gonna kill me. He just came up and stood like this. I mean, pretty scary thing for your neighbor to do, but for your Russian spy terrorist clown neighbor, all things considered, not that bad. Every time you die in this game, of course you get an annoying ad, but I recently learned a cool little trick. If you turn off Wi-Fi and use airplane mode, the ads can't load, which makes this game way less annoying. I'm still getting an ad, but it's for nothing. And this worked for a while, but eventually I did somehow get an ad again. How did this ad load? I have Wi-Fi and airplane mode turned off. How did I get an ad? Are some ads just baked into the game? Mysterious indeed. What are these clowns hiding, and what does it have to do with Chicago's best party tents? Okay, can I read this time? Back in town, you find out that... shit. Eventually, I figured out the first mission was to find a green key and a gray key and unlock a special room. The problem being, this house is fucking gigantic. And no offense to these clowns and their interior decorating prowess, but every room looks exactly the same. So I spent like a half an hour walking from room to room, not sure where I was, which rooms I had already explored. I might have been walking back and forth between the same 2 rooms for like 15 minutes, to be honest. Oh! I got you, young man. I gotta be honest, dude, I'm not an evil clown, but if I caught my neighbor walking around in my house, even my reaction would be more extreme than theirs. I feel like they're honestly letting me off the hook pretty easy. You know, it'd be easier to avoid them if they could just stay in one room of their house like normal people. I guess this is just what makes them so fucked up in the head. They don't just hang out in one room, they're constantly milling about. You know, you're not gonna finish your bomb if you never stay in one room for more than 3 seconds. I decided to take a brief break from the clowns to explore what I assumed to be my own home. And I was pretty confused with what I found. Is this my house? It's a very open floor concept I've got going on here. Bear trap on the table? I feel like I've got my own demons to work on before I go try to bring these clowns to justice. I'm living in a gigantic room made of sheet metal, and I've got a bear trap on my desk. What I didn't know then is those bear traps are actually one of the only semi-interesting parts of this game. Because it turns out you can actually pick them up and trap the clowns with them. Oh, he's trapped! Haha! I got, oh, whoa, what happened? It disappeared. Somehow this steel trap that is meant to maim 500-pound bears does not kill the clowns. It's just a minor inconvenience at most. These clowns are honestly super zen. Nothing gets to these guys. How does that happen? What did he do to the bear trap? It's worse than I thought. These clowns fucking eat metal. Oh, and here he is. I finally finished the first level after what felt like an eternity. Let's go. Mission complete. And I'm back outside for some reason, even though I was just in the security room. Had to go out for a breather, take a quick smoke break, and then it's back into the clown's house. The next mission, find a book. And in order to do that, you have to find a gray and green key. Oh my God. All right, scary clown neighbors. Would I say that it was scary? Not really, just frustrating and boring. Next game, Scary Baby in Kids Scary Kids Creepy Baby House 2. For 99 cents in this game, I can get rid of the ads. Do I really want to do that? This game that I'm gonna play for like 30 minutes max? Is that worth 99 cents? I'm already doing it. The beginning of the game starts off pretty normal, just doing some normal babysitting activities. So here's the baby, the clown baby.
Hello, I will be back home after I finish my work.
So not only are we dealing with a clown baby, we're dealing with Robo-Mom too. Hello, I hope you find my baby is not too evil today. I will be home by 8. Sorry you've never seen me in person. I swear I'm not a robot. Sweet little baby, let me pick you up. Holy cow, you can really fling this kid around. Why are they like this too, holding up little finger guns? Nothing scarier than a clown baby going, hey, how's it going? I feed the baby, take her to change her diaper when she starts farting like crazy. But that's when things start to get a little weird. Okay, here's the diaper. Oh, good thing we have one diaper laying on this table. That's gonna be. What happened to the baby? Did the baby turn into a tiger? Where'd you go? Oh! What the? Throughout the night, the baby continues to vanish from where I placed her, reappearing all throughout the house. Yeah, it's kind of a creepy way to laugh, right? Without like moving your mouth at all or showing any expression. So that's kind of weird. This makes it seem like the tiger's actually the evil one. Is it the tiger doing all this actually? Because his eyes were glowing. To answer my own question, yes. To my surprise, this game that I thought was about a scary clown baby turned out to actually be about these possessed tiger dolls, of which there are many. New diaper. Hey, come back! They keep moving the baby, they set things on fire. The baby seems to be just as upset about them as I do. And I guess they're kinda scary, but like, this game was supposed to be about the babies being evil. Did the developers forget what their own game was about? Why did they make the baby this creepy clown baby if she's not even evil? She just happens to dress like that? I guess it just goes to show that you can't judge a book by its cover. No, find a weapon? It's nice that they're giving me time to do this. Giving me time to slowly saunter around the house and find a weapon. Hit. They really don't put up much of a fight. This is it's easier than I thought, actually. I was kind of disappointed they didn't put up a fight. They were kind of scary earlier, but the second I picked up the bat, they just accepted their fate and let me kill all of them. Oh no. Dude, what are you guys doing to my baby? What did you do to her? Sweetie, did they make you evil? What do you get out of this? Pick up baby and play games on computer. I don't know if that is like the best course of action after what just happened, but okay. And with that, I pretty much gave up any hope of this game scaring me. Just like every mission-based game, this game got pretty repetitive, and even the clown girl's terrific sister showing up didn't add much pizzazz to the game. In fact, she was actually kind of rude. Don't look at me like that. I've had a really rough night. Sorry if it took me a few extra seconds to feed you, but I don't know if you noticed, the house is under demonic control right now, so cut me some slack, okay? Was it scary? There were a few parts that made me a little bit spooked. I feel like it might be as scary as it's gonna get in this game. I'm gonna give it a thumb sideways and say, Now it's time for the dreaded ghost detector app. Now guys, I'm no stranger to ghost hunting, alright? I've done it before. I've tried talking to ghosts. So far, it hasn't really worked. I've been a little bit scared by it, but I've never done it at my own house. If I find a scary enough ghost in here, I might have to move. Now, I have no evidence right now that my house is haunted. As far as I know, nobody's ever been murdered here. Nobody's ever died with unfinished business here. I actually made sure with the realtor when I bought this house that everyone who's ever died here had finished their business. You must affirm that you have reviewed our privacy policy. Let me go ahead and check that out, actually. The privacy policy is like, you acknowledge that we have the right to place real ghosts in your house, and start.
Upgrade recommended.
It already wants me to upgrade to pro. Okay, great. Ask more than 5 questions per ghost, access to all ghost stories, more ghosts added regularly. Well, why the fuck would I want that? More ghosts added to my house? Let's go ahead and try without for now. Walk around slowly to detect entities. After just a minute of panning my camera around, my first paranormal entity burst onto the scene.
Ghost signal acquired.
Oh! Okay. We've got a ghost standing over there, and it's actually like interacting with, that's kind of weird.
Signal lost.
It's gone. It didn't like that. Didn't like being tickled. I guess I have to be a little bit more polite to the ghost when it comes around next time. Let's see. Yo, okay, now I gotta act quickly. Okay, so tickle, tickle, tickle. And now I'm gonna ask it a question. What is your name? Are you male or female? What kind of entity are you? Are you good or evil? Let's just go ahead and ask, what kind of entity are you? Okay, there's
Translating.
I guess you'd call me a ghost. Okay, yeah, I figured that because this is a ghost detector app. Why are you just frozen in place like this? Is this some kind of pose you're doing? Are you posing for a picture? This is a video. It's an app. Let's go ahead and ask you another question. How did you die? I had a son who wasn't quite right in the head. He had a real bad temper. One day, I said something to him, and he just snapped. I should have seen it coming. Damn. Did he chop off your legs? Because you don't have legs. Is that what he did? Damn, I wish I could ask it like my own questions. I feel like I have much more interesting questions that I could think of than these. Like, what is the ghost world like? What is it like to be dead, you know? Did you have a job? I really think the ghost wants to talk about her job. Yeah, I worked at Neiman Marcus. That's really probably not at the top of her head right now. Why have you come here? That's a good question. I want to make things right with my son. We didn't always have the best relationship. I'm so sorry. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you about that. Never met your son. I don't think I know your son. He definitely doesn't live here because it's just me and my wife and my son. And I'm not your son. So that takes care of all the sons here. I think you might be haunting the wrong house, actually. Can I say that? Where did you live? Yeah, where did you live? Did you live here? Columbus, Ohio? What? Why are you here? Did I summon you all the way from Columbus? Sorry, I thought... What? I thought for sure that you were supposed to be a ghost haunting this house. Why are you here? I live in Illinois, by the way, not Columbus, Ohio. So you traveled 2 states to come here, a place where you never lived, to try to reconnect with your son, who definitely does not live here. Oh, and I can't ask her any more questions because I have to upgrade. So the pro plan has improved accuracy. Does that mean like more accurate ghosts? Will I get ones that actually are from around here? All in all, pretty disappointing. I'm starting to think that wasn't even a real ghost. Okay, so there's also stories on here, aside from the ghost detector. Oh, scary user stories. I can read scary things that have happened to other people on this app. We are not going into my little brother's friend's house again. We looking a ghost. It was evil. I just saw Bert, named Old Good Man. He was born on year 1810, but I think that it is not much scary app. It's just funny. I saw this old dead guy, just pretty funny, honestly. He got murdered by his son. He's just here to reconnect with him. It's just kind of funny, just goofy stuff. But I am thinking about it, that it was real or fake if it is real, so I am very sad about Bert's death. Okay, well at least, you know, they're offering their condolences to Bert. People don't talk about how sad ghosts are. People just make them seem scary, but it is sad that they die. I feel like we don't talk about that enough. Is this for kids? Because I am a kid, okay? I just wanted to see if my great-grandpa is a ghost. I miss him so much. Oh, dude. That's just kind of sad. That just makes me feel sad. They just wanted to see if their great-grandpa was still here, and they probably opened up the app and saw some ghost like... I decided to walk around to see if I could find ghosts in other corners of the room, and to my surprise, it turned out there was a ghost right where I was sitting the whole time. So it turns out there's a ghost actually right where I'm sitting. Strangely though, this ghost didn't appear on the minimap, and I also couldn't click on it to interact with it. Okay, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Hello? Because it hasn't said like entity detected or anything. Does the app not know that this thing is here? This ghost is just going rogue. Bert? Alright, well, was ghost detector camera scary? No. It was kind of just sad. Alright, it's the next day. Let's play Scary Anna. Scary Anna would like to access the microphone. Uh-oh. Do I get to talk to Scary Anna? Allow. Okay. Wow, no. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, she talks back, that's cool.
Okay, she talks back, that's cool.
So, interesting, there's no menu screen or anything. You just get plopped right into the game face to face with this cat. And I will say, you know what, she is scary, actually. She is a scary pet, I'll give her that. So, I have to buy food at the store. I'm moving my finger on the screen, she's following it around with her creepy bloodshot eyes. What happened to this cat? I bought little Anna some chips, some chicken wings, and I fed them to her, and look at her, she is looking better already. I am doing a great job and being a great pet owner. Wants me to buy more food at the store. Oh, what? Oh my god, wait, I'm dragging her around. Yo, what the fuck? Oh my god, that's so violent. Anna, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was gonna do that. That was really uncalled for. I'm not gonna do that anymore, okay? In fact, let's go ahead and wash you off. Maybe we can take a bath. Maybe you'll look less scary when you're clean. You do look a little less scary. Look at you. Oh, that filled up your little toilet meter. Okay, maybe now we need to go to sleep. Definitely not how I was expecting you to sleep, but okay. Anna becomes a little bit less scary with each new task that you complete for her, proving my theory that she just needed a loving owner correct. To increase Anna's happiness, there are 3 games you can have her play. There's Mortal Anna, in which Anna battles an onslaught of scary Juans in a coliseum. Oh shit. Why is this game actually kind of good? This fighting actually feels like a real video game. It like goes into slow-mo when you kill a Juan and everything. This, for whatever reason, makes Anna ecstatic. She is a bloodthirsty monster and loves killing her some Juans. Then there's Hill Climber and Wave Race. Woo! I definitely wouldn't say this game is scary. I'm actually having a great time right now. This is a beautiful scenic drive. I guess the only thing scary about it is Anna herself, but she's getting less scary by the minute. And if it was that she was only scary because she was malnourished, sad, and tired, then really it was my fault that she was even scary in the first place. I was just not taking care of my cat. And then I have the gall to name her Scary Anna. So is this really the only way to make your cat happy? Get him on a jet ski? Your cat's gonna look just like Scary Anna unless you do this with them constantly. You need to put them in a little ATV going up hills and stuff. You need to put them in a jet ski. They need to kill Juans, quite frankly. Damn, well that's definitely not gonna make her happy. I took great care of this cat. I maxed out all of her traits. In fact, at one point I even overfed her and she got a little bit chubby. Oh wait, I fed her too much. Okay. Well, I'll clean her off. I didn't know that you could overfeed her. I'm sorry, Anna. I was trying to make up for my previous transgressions towards you. I did not mean to do that. Okay, so you're totally happy, you're totally clean, you're totally well slept, and you've overeaten a little bit. You still do look quite scary. So I think at this point, what I'm gathering is that you might be a little far gone. I think no matter what I do for you, actually, you're gonna always look a little bit scary. I think it's probably a few underlying medical conditions. It's nobody's fault per se. Maybe you were born like this. You were just born scary. Didn't the description of the game say something like, see how she reacts to your touch? Like there'd be some kind of interesting, fun ways to interact with her. It's basically pain. Pain is how she reacts to your touch, it seems. All right, well, that's it for that game, I guess. I did literally everything there is to do in the game. Was it scary? The game was not scary, but Anna, I'll give it to her. She's scary. Well, even though I wasn't really scared by any of these horror games, I do feel like I'm walking away from them with a new lifelong friend. The Terrific Sister. Oh, did you think I was talking about Scary Anna? No, she's gross. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another episode of video your parents would probably make. That's because I'm here to tell you to stop trying to fucking kill your friends. That's it. That's the whole point of the video. Stop uploading videos of you trying to kill your friends on the internet. But before we get started with this video, I just want to say thank you to all my new Gregs. If you don't know, Greg is our family here on YouTube. If you want to be Greg, all you have to do is subscribe. We're the fastest growing channel on YouTube. Don't look that up. We're a kind, loving family, and we love to give each other back rubs. So the reason for this video is, I saw this video recently. It was on the trending page. It's called Flipping Over Supercar Gone Very Wrong. So YouTube has surpassed the gone wrong phase and is now in the gone very wrong phase. You've probably seen videos with gone wrong in the past, like pranks in the hood, gone wrong, where some dude would go into the hood and harass people and get punched in the face, which if you ask me, is a prank in the hood gone right. But now we've gone into the gone very wrong phase, which I presume is must be worse, right? So this video is basically this kid, Tanner Braungart. Tanner Braungart, which I assume is how his name is pronounced. It has this supercar, like an Audi R8 or something. I don't know the name of the car. It's very expensive. It's pink and shiny. And he, for this video, is like, yo, I'm gonna drive my car at my friend, and my friend is gonna do a backflip over the car. As you could tell by the title though, and the thumbnail, that doesn't happen. I think we can just safely assume. So yeah, so this video is a kid hitting his friend with a car, basically. So that's the gone very wrong. I would say that is very wrong. It has gone very wrong. And it's not just this video that's gone very wrong. I think this speaks to YouTube as a whole, which in my opinion has also gone very wrong. This is sort of like a reoccurring theme on YouTube now, where people will be like, I almost died in the title of the video, and it's like, I jumped off my roof and I broke my legs. And now I have 5 million subscribers. And it's like, I guess I don't really have a problem with you doing that if you're like, if you want to jump off your roof and break your own legs, dude, I guess that's fine. I guess I can't tell you not to. I could say it seems a little bit misguided, but go for it. But when you have like a huge audience, like this dude has 3.5 million followers, you shouldn't be setting that example for other people. Like, look at me. I hit my friend with a car and now I'm rich. It's not a good example to set in my opinion. Anyway, let's go ahead and watch the video and then I'm gonna complain about it.
Hey, I'm bringing in groceries real quick, but disclaimer real quick. Please watch the whole video. Try not to cringe too hard. Please do not try anything we tried. We shouldn't have tried it, but try not to comment mean stuff about how stupid we are, and yeah, enjoy.
I like how he says not to comment on how stupid the premise of the video is. Like, he's fully aware that he really fucked up. I feel like I should start all my videos like that too. Like, what's up guys? I hope you're having a great day. I want to get right into the video, but first I just want to say, please don't hurt my feelings. All right, let's do this. So before he hits his friend with his car, he decides to go to his grandparents' house and I guess invite them to come watch. So that's what he's doing here.
Thank you. Hi.
Hello. Guess who's about to be flipping over my car?
I don't know.
It's not me. It's
My
him.
sister's about to flip over. Fly today.
He's got the Red Bull. He's gonna be doing a round off. You know what a round off is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. Like, that's his normal standing backflip height.
Okay, the grandma seems totally cool with it, so that's kind of weird, right? If you told your grandma you were gonna drive your car at your friend and he was gonna flip over it, don't you think she'd be like, wait, what?
Yep.
Oh, there he is. My buddy here is about to flip over my car.
Is he really?
Yep.
How's it going? Good.
And the grandpa is like happy about it. Hey grandpa, my friend's gonna try to flip over my car while I drive it at him at 40 miles per hour. Good.
Good.
Love to see you kids getting outside and killing each other.
It's really ironic that we were doing this right by a cemetery. There's people digging right now. Like, this is actually not okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to be careful. Nearest hospital, about an hour.
The nearest hospital is an hour away? Why didn't you just drive closer to the hospital? You have complete control over where you do this. Why didn't you just drive closer to the hospital and do it there?
We're gonna get the practice runs going. Let's say a prayer real quick.
Okay, yes, let's say a prayer before we do this. Dear God, I really need your help deciding what to buy with all of my YouTube money I'm gonna make from killing my friend.
He's got it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. His license plate is clickbait. His license plate is shiny and pink and says clickbait, except without the I, so it's just clickbait. It's just clickbait. Hey, I got you to click on my video. I made you culk. I made you culk on my video. Dude, this video is gonna get so many culks.
Marker where I should take off every time?
I think, well, that actually was
high. Yeah.
That was pretty high.
And I wasn't even trying, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Okay, what's wrong with this kid? He's like, well, first off, it's a little weird that he's just like so cool with his friend wanting to run him over for a YouTube video, but also just that thing he did just then. Where did they find this kid?
Good thing the graveyard's closed, because then we don't have to take them very far.
Good thing the graveyard's closed. Haha, we drove to a graveyard instead of a hospital, because we're gonna kill our friend.
Take off marker. I hope this wasn't meant to be over there.
Yeah, it probably was.
Stay right here.
And this kid is still so smiley about it. Why is this kid so cool with this? Why is he's going along with it so casually?
Practice number 2, let's get it.
was really close. Did you see how close his head was to the top of the car? Not looking good. Wouldn't try it, wouldn't do it. Not a whole lot of clearance on that jump. Not good.
All right, so this is Shark's angle. We're just checking out. It looks like my sister. Yeah, I don't think she would have made that one. She better make the actual one.
I don't think she would have made that one. First off, he's calling his brother his sister. That's weird. Also, he's joking about his brother not being able to jump over the car. He's like, oh, yep, looks like you're gonna die. You didn't quite make it on that one. Oh well, you'll probably do better when there's a car barreling towards you at 60 miles per hour. Now let's do a few more practice rounds to tire you out.
Let's do more practice. More practice. Practice makes perfect. He's done double backflips on concrete, guys. I think we're ready. You want to do one more or just go for it?
Dude, we're gonna go for it right now.
Go for it. All right.
We have 911 on call right now.
We've got 911 on call. That way, just in case anything happens, the paramedics will show up an hour after he dies. All right, so now they've done all the practicing they need to do. It's time for the big jump. I'm very concerned.
What was that, 3 practice rounds? Yeah, 3 practice rounds, and every time was perfect. So.
That rocks. Good angle.
Holy shit! Jesus! Look at him spin! Oh my god. Look at that! Look at, oh Jesus! Why? Look at his shoe just fly off. His shoe just takes off. It just zooms through the sky. His shoe is already in heaven. That thing must have traveled for miles. I wonder where it ended up. Okay, see, this seems nitpicky, but why does the video need an EDM soundtrack? Like, it's like getting you pumped up for an anticlimax. It's like he didn't jump over the car, so it's not cool. It's actually really scary. So why did we need a yeah, he's dead. It's just not very fitting.
Oh shit! Oh, you're good. Good. Lay down. Lay down. Good. No, we're good. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Trust me. I'm good. My head didn't hit.
No, you are.
No, you're good.
No, you're good. What? This is probably the nicest person in the whole world. I think this guy is the nicest person ever. This is probably the first time anybody's ever been hit by a car going that fast and got up and was like, no, you're good. No, don't even worry about it. What are you doing? You don't even stop. Keep going. Honestly, no, actually, you get back here and sue me. It was my fault for being in your way. He gets up really fast. Oh. Honestly, that's such a good reaction to someone who's just hit his best friend in the whole world with a car and he doesn't know if he's killed him or not. Oh, uh-oh. I hope my friend's okay. I hope I didn't kill him. Oh well.
Oh.
Grandparents of the goddamn year back there. Fucking straight facing their grandchild's death. No need to run into the road and see if he's okay. Just fucking hands in your pocket. It's fine. Not giving a single fuck about what just happened.
Completely fine.
Are you doing it again? Yeah. Oh no, I'm done, but that was fun.
Good.
Thank you.
Do you want to do it again? Woohoo! Yeah, that was fun. No, I'm done. But yeah, that was cool.
Good.
Slide them back. Look at your shin.
My feet are bruised.
His leg is bruised already.
As you might have guessed, we're not trying that again.
To be honest, I wouldn't have guessed 5 days ago that this would have happened in the first place. So my guesses are all wrong. So at this point,
it was awesome.
No, when I looked back in the mirror and I saw you roll, I was like, thank God he's
Wait till my mom sees this. My mom is literally going to cry.
Don't call my mom back. My mom just called.
I have to call her back.
No, don't tell her anything. Call her back, but don't tell her what happened.
Holy crap.
Call her back, but don't tell her what happened. Holy shit. Grandpa thinks that's funny? Call my mom back, but don't tell her what happened. Yeah, don't tell her. Let's not tell anybody. They're so poorly supervised. What are their grandparents are just sociopaths.
I don't even want to upload this video. I don't want to edit it. I don't want to watch it. I just want to curl up in a ball and be like, why? Everybody Go follow Bailey on Instagram right now. Bagels_pain. I'll put it up on the screen. He says he's fine. Hopefully it's not just the adrenaline. We're gonna go home, make sure he's completely 100% fine. So you do want this on my YouTube channel?
Yes, this is me signing you over to the YouTube rights of this clip of me dying. Hey, maybe R8 will sponsor me. Who knows?
Maybe you'll get your own R8. Audi will see this and be like, yeah, dude, that was awesome.
So this kid gets a Instagram shout out. That's his reward for participating in this video. The video doesn't get to go up on his channel. I don't know if he's getting any of the ad money, but it seemed like the payment was an Instagram shout out. He's like, yeah, go ahead and make $5,000 off of me getting hit with your supercar. That sounds fair. You have a really nice car, so you get to drive home in that, and I'll limp home with my Instagram followers.
Grandma and Grandpa weren't too freaked out, right?
Wrong.
Grandpa's laughing up a storm.
Grandpa does not give a fuck, dude. This grandpa, old people are crazy. I mean, back in the 20s, they used to throw rocks at each other for fun before they had video games. So this dude's probably thinks this is just one big game. Oh man, I've killed many of my friends too.
You gonna flip?
Am I gonna flip? After I saw that, yeah. But not with the car moving. We ain't about that life.
And that is what a real car front flip looks like. Successful.
Haha, yeah, that's what a real car flip looks like. Unlike my idiot friend who almost broke his neck. Fuck you, Derek. That's basically the whole video. There's a little bit more to it. They just go home and they show their mom the footage and she's like, oh, I wish you didn't do that. Oh well, I'll just continue to not supervise you, I guess. So if you take away anything from this video, it's don't be an idiot. I guess that's the whole point. And also, to any of my friends, if you're watching this, if I die or you almost kill me, if you react by just going, ugh, then I'm gonna haunt you. I'm gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. Not really a joke, and it's really just at my friends. So if you're watching this, please be more upset if you harm me. Okay guys, well, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you, Sal, for turning on my notifications. I will be back very soon with a new video and possibly a very special announcement for all my Gregs out there. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. What's up, Greg? This video is sponsored by Capcom. The Resident Evil 2 remake is available today for Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. Check out the link in my description for more details. I want you to take a second to imagine a world where Mike Tyson, the famous boxer, is actually not known for boxing. In this world, Mike Tyson is instead a competitive pigeon racer. He's known around the world for how he cares for and obsesses over his pigeons. When he talks, he's not talking about boxing. He's talking about pigeons. And when you see him on TV, he's not boxing. He's racing pigeons. Now, what if I told you that you actually don't have to imagine that world at all, because that's the world that you live in. And also, I do too. We all do. It's not just you, don't worry. We live in the Mike Tyson pigeon universe. I'm kind of making this video because I feel like I'm going insane. Like, I feel like I'm the only person who didn't know this about Mike Tyson. The man is obsessed with pigeons. And see, the thing is, I feel like I knew he was into exotic animals before. Like, I feel like I've seen pictures of him with tigers. That's a thing, right? Mike Tyson tiger. Yeah, okay, there we go. So that's a thing people know about him, because I knew this. I'm not even into boxing. Mike Tyson and his strange relationship with his pet tigers. Well, dude, honestly, wait until you find out about his strange relationship with his pigeons, man. This is a clip from a show on Animal Planet called Taking on Tyson Ready to Rumble. This is a show exclusively about Mike Tyson's competitive pigeon racing hobby. So first off, terrible name for a show, dude. You picked one of the most famous boxers in the world and titled the show Ready to Rumble and expected people to know it was about pigeons? Pigeons don't rumble. Do they? I actually don't. I don't know, I guess. Anyway, this is the first clip that I saw that led me down this rabbit hole, so I feel like I should show it to you guys first. This is a trailer for this show.
Pigeons are born to fly. That's why God gave them wings.
That's such a ridiculous yet obvious thing to say. I don't know who this guy is, but I hope he gets a lot of screen time in this show. I'm just trying to imagine who he was talking to. Like, what was that in response to? Mike Tyson being like, dude, I love pigeons. I just don't get why they have wings, you know?
When I look in the mirror, I'm only looking at one winner. That's me, baby.
So this trailer doesn't really explain much about the show, but you do get a look at like the cast of characters. It's all like the toughest looking dudes you can imagine, Mike Tyson included, and they're all super into pigeon racing. There's this guy who's even doing like boxing motions. Yeah, you know what I'm ready to do. We got Mike Tyson in here. We're ready to breed some pigeons, baby. You've got this guy who's like standing on a rooftop smoking a cigar. It all feels like this is like a Rocky-esque documentary about someone getting ready for a fight, but instead it's a bunch of men participating in the most whimsical sport I could imagine. The only person I've ever seen that's like this into pigeons before is the lady from Home Alone 2. So in my head, like that's what a person who's into pigeons looks like. So I was very surprised in this commercial to see all of these like super tough dudes being like, my friend Mike Tyson here, he doesn't like to lose, especially now when it comes to racing little tiny birds.
I'm just looking forward to beating Helder and Joe Green, okay?
Taking on Tyson. New episode.
At the end of the trailer, it kind of looks like he's like trying to fly away with them. Take me with you! I want to fly away with you! I want to fly! Okay, here's another clip. This one's called Taking on Tyson Neighborhood Blues.
By 1976, Mike, aged 10, had been abandoned by his father and lived with his mother, brother, and sister on Atlantic Avenue.
Okay, so right now seems like just like a pretty standard documentary, honestly, about Mike Tyson's life, talking about his difficult upbringing. But if I know Mike Tyson, there's probably one thing in particular in his life that he could sort of like channel all of his frustration into that would eventually get him out of this situation.
It was as a child adrift on these streets that Mike first connected with the birds.
Yep, and that's what I thought it was gonna be. That is what I thought.
They had Danny had pigeons over here, Chucky, all these guys had pigeons on this side too. We used to go over there and try to tap them off and steal their birds and stuff.
It all kind of sounds like a euphemism, doesn't it? I feel like I'm watching TV from an alternate dimension, but knowing that this is from the universe that I live in, it sounds like a euphemism.
I had horrible pigeons. They couldn't fly much, but they were beautiful. And they were just show birds.
They were just show birds? What show? He's like, they weren't racing birds, they were just show birds, unfortunately. You know, they used to compete in those, pigeon shows? No, we don't know. Do we? Do you guys know? Now I gotta Google pigeon show, man. Okay, we've got like different types of pigeons up here. Pigeons and doves. You've got typical pigeons. Sounds like someone who was just betrayed by a pigeon. Typical fucking pigeon, man. Okay, pigeon shows and poultry center. Poultryshowcentral.com. Okay, that is a pretty nice looking pigeon, honestly, so I could see why you would want to put that in a show. Damn, actually it's really nice looking pigeon. Should I get into pigeons?
And I was really insecure about letting some quality pigeons out because I didn't know about training them. I just wanted to possess them.
I like that at the start, before he started racing them or anything, he just wanted them, and he didn't know why. He was like, I just gotta get my hands on these fuckers. And saying I wanted to possess them is a really funny way to say that.
I just wanted to possess them.
Because who uses the word possess like that? I would like to go to the store. I would like to possess some new clothing. But honestly, as a kid who grew up like collecting Pokemon cards, but didn't even know how to play the game that you play with Pokemon cards, I get it, you know? You just like the way they look. You like how shiny they are. And sure, it might not have been a show Pikachu, and you didn't even know how to train the damn beast, but I wanted to possess him nonetheless. I wanted to sort of spiritually control his body and make him commit heinous acts. I wanted to possess the Pikachu.
You can't imprison them. You have to have the freedom. They have to be on their will to come with you. And that's where you get the gratitude to believe that they're here because they love me. This bird has a bond with me. This is my bird.
I mean, look, don't get me wrong. Seems like a nice hobby, honestly, and it seems like it makes Mike Tyson really happy. Seems like he has a lot of emotional connection with these birds. I love that for him. I just personally wish that somebody fucking told me that this was a thing. It was surely somebody's responsibility to tell me Mike Tyson was obsessed with pigeons. It also is a little concerning that it seems like it took him a long time to learn that he can't imprison the pigeons.
You can't imprison them. You have to have the freedom. They have to be on their will to come with you.
And after 20 years of basically torturing the pigeons, I learned that you actually do have to let them fly sometimes, because that's what they do. They're birds. That's why God gave them wings.
This bird has a bond with me. This is my bird.
Cuts to a pigeon that has no idea what the fuck is going on. This bird loves me. This bird knows who I am. This bird remembers it's me every time I see it, and I love him too. The birds actually probably do know who he is and do, like, you know, have a bond with him. I feel like birds are pretty smart, more smart than people give them credit for. Parrots can talk, so I know at least they're smart.
But for Tyson, Brownsville was never a happy home.
Thank you, baby. I love you.
I don't miss this neighborhood.
That's such a funny cut. I mean, I get what they're trying to say, but it just cut from a woman being like, we miss you so much, oh, we love you, to Mike being like, I fucking hate this place, man, and everyone here. The only people I fuck with around here are the pigeons, actually, come to think of it. Where are the pigeons at? One of the best documentaries on pigeons so far. So far? Okay, this is like an entire paragraph, but I feel like there's so much to unpack in just that first sentence. First off, so far? How many more pigeon documentaries do you think there's gonna be? Also, this is a documentary about Mike Tyson. It happens to be about his love for pigeons, but it's not about pigeons. It's not like pigeons evolved from dinosaurs 4 million years ago and they eat bread and they like flying around and some of them know Mike Tyson. No, the video's about Mike Tyson. This whole thing feels like if there was like a documentary about Tom Brady that came out that was like Tom Brady, a living legend, and that's the name of it. And then the whole thing is about how he like knits competitively. He does competitive knitting.
You can't imagine how many ferocious beating I took over these pigeons. When my life was at stake and guys, people throwing you off the roof, kicking you, man, over these birds.
Actually, Mike, that is 100% true. I would not believe it. I actually do not believe someone threw you off the roof over some birds. Although it would be sick to see, dude. Imagine Mike Tyson's trying to like steal somebody's pigeons. They throw him off the roof and then Peter Pan style, Mike Tyson comes floating back up on top of the roof carried by his pigeons. He's like, they may just be showbirds, baby, but they're my showbirds and they love me and they know who I am. Stop laughing, they know who I am.
You can't imagine how many ferocious beating I took over these pigeons.
How many ferocious beatings did you take over the pigeons, Mike? I want to know, what was the scenery like when you were getting punched over these pigeons? Were you like in a stadium, like an arena full of people? Were you in sort of like a square enclosure wearing big puffy gloves? That's actually how Mike's coach motivated Mike for each fight. Mike Tyson doesn't know what boxing is. His coach was just like, Mike, this guy in the ring, he wants to steal your pigeons, and the only way he says he won't is if you can tango with him in the ring for 8 rounds, baby. I feel like I'm gonna go back and watch like old pre-fight footage of Mike Tyson when they're like shit-talking each other, and the first guy's like, Mike Tyson's going down, dude. He doesn't stand a chance against me. I'm crazy. And Mike's like, I don't want to hurt this guy, but it's the only way I can get my pigeons back.
What we love about these birds is what we can't get from human beings, and that's loyalty. And that's what the connection is with them.
No wonder Mike was good friends with Tupac. No, dude, do not tell me Tupac raced birds too and I didn't know this. Okay. Tupac was also all about being loyal to the ones he loved and cherished as friends. Well, okay. No, that's true.
This is Tyson's Corner. This is something I absolutely adore doing, of course. I'm a pigeon man. Anybody that's familiar with having the pigeon bug knows this is gonna be amazing.
Okay, so in this clip, you can actually see some of the pigeons that Mike owns, you know? He's talked about how he likes pigeons, but this is the first time we're actually getting to see, like, part of the enclosure where he keeps all the pigeons.
You know, I've been doing this since I was 9 years old. You know, of course, people are more familiar with me being a fighter, but...
I'm glad, honestly, that he said it, because it's what I've been thinking the whole time. I'm glad he at least acknowledged the boxing. I even felt like at the beginning of this clip, I was being gaslit, because he's in a boxing gym, but he's like, and you know why we're here? To talk about my pigeons.
I wanted to show you these beautiful white bars that this bird possesses.
There he goes using that word again, possess. I think he just really likes that word. He uses it a lot for someone that's not like a wizard, right?
What do you say to people who say pigeons are a nuisance?
I don't know. Some pigeons to me are a nuisance. I have some of my birds that don't want to fly in the stock, so he becomes a nuisance to me. But
yeah, I don't know if Mike like understood the question. I don't think most people think pigeons are a nuisance because they won't like fly into their coop correctly when you want them to like go to bed. Yeah, New Yorkers, man, they hate those pigeons. You know, every time they see one, they're like, why won't this pigeon just follow me back to my house and obey my orders like I want it to, dude?
I can't believe it.
Oh my god. Holy shit! That's the Mike Tyson I know, man. Come here, little birdie, sweet little bird. Come here, fucker! He just got done talking about, like, not showing hostility towards the birds, too.
Of course you're gonna have some kind of hostility towards them if you have no kind of understanding.
Yeah, you gotta have understanding, you know, you gotta be loving and caring. Come here! Caught it right out of the air!
I can't believe it.
I also kind of feel like the birds might not share the same amount of affection that Mike has for them, dude. When he walked over, before he even started reaching for them, all the birds were like, nope, fuck this, nope, he's back, he's back! That's why he had to grab so quickly, dude. He grabbed that bird so hard, I was half expecting him to grab it, and then when he like opens his hand, it's just sand comes out. Oh, damn it, I grabbed too hard. Here's one of the best interviews I could find about Mike Tyson talking about pigeons, and it actually kind of ties into how he became a boxer in the first place. The video is called Mike Tyson, A Pigeon Caused My First Fight.
I had all these birds one day that, that just suddenly popped up in this living room of mine, so.
Yeah, so he starts the story with like the least relatable thing ever, and I'm immediately lost. So I was just chilling around one day and a bunch of birds popped up in my living room, you know. Yeah, no, dude, we know. We get it.
I had told some friends of mine from another neighborhood, and they had brought some other guys from the neighborhood to steal the birds. One guy put a bird in and ran out, so I ran after him. Please, give me my bird. Please, can I have my bird? Oh, you want your bird? First smack me. You want this? And the bird ripped the bird head off, hit me with the bird, threw blood on me.
So, the story is someone stole one of his birds, and then he ripped its head off and threw it back at Mike? Did Mike Tyson fight Ozzy Osbourne? Was that his first fight? Again, I feel like I'm in an alternate dimension where like birds are currency. You walk down a dark alley at night and you see old women getting their pigeons stolen by burglars and ski masks.
How many do you have?
I don't know, I may have 100 in there.
It's 100 what you have altogether, or do you have more?
No, I have a few thousand in New York City.
Okay, that's what I thought.
At first, I thought that was a joke. Him saying, I've got a couple thousand in New York City. I thought he was just being like, well, every bird in New York is mine. I thought that was the joke. No, he actually does have thousands of birds in New York. Because every time in an interview, when someone asks him how many birds he has, it's like a drastically different number, but it's always at least 1,000. Mike Tyson has a shit ton of birds. And if you watch a little bit more of this interview, you might find out why the number is so drastically different every time he brings it up.
Part of my life is just like a guy that owns horses and watches his horses, or have cows, or dogs. It's just a part of your life. If you don't have them, like it's a bad season, the disease come by, wipe you all out, you wait a while, then you get more.
Yeah, dude, it's just like raising a dog or a cat, you know? Sometimes you have a bad season and a plague rolls through and just kills all of your animals. I guess I don't know anything about pigeons. So I guess I don't know if that's normal or not, but thousands of them at a time will die, and then he's just like, oh, time to get new ones. Yeah, I love these things so much, man, and I have a personal bond with each one of them, and then like once a year, all of them die, thousands of them, and then I just, buy new ones, and it means nothing to me.
Even though Peter's always kicking my butt.
That's weird. I can't imagine why that would be.
I love animals. Maybe I don't always know the best routine on how to fix them when they're sick or anything, but
sounds like you don't have any routine to fix them while they're sick. Sounds like they all die.
Like if you look in my refrigerator, you may see a whole conglomerate and dynamic of just animal medicine. It's very important. They're very temperamental.
They're very temperamental, man. You have to be very careful with them, otherwise they will all die. Cut to the shot of him snatching that pigeon out of the air with all of his might.
They'll fall to pieces any moment.
Aren't these the birds that survive in like the dirtiest cities in the world? I think it might be you, man. I hate to say it, I think you might be killing these birds.
And people might not understand this, but this is, you can take them 600 miles away, right? And they'll still come back to your coop?
The record is just for 600 legally, where the birds is usually able to fly in one day. Anything more than that, I guess they're gonna consider it animal cruelty.
I guess they consider it animal cruelty, dude. I don't get it. They seem fine to me. And I'm a pretty good judge of these things. I know when pigeons are scared. Come here!
How about the pigeon you've had that has lived the longest?
I think I had a 14-year-old bird before.
Okay, 14 years old. That sounds pretty good. I think that's like how long birds live anyway. Let me Google it. How long do pigeons live? Okay, rock dove lives for 6 years. Oh wait, adults may live up to 15 years, with birds in captivity reaching over 30 years. Although a more realistic lifespan in feral population is around 4 years. Okay, so that was like a bunch of different answers, but sounds like that's a pretty respectable age, as long as you ignore the part where they can live up to 30 years.
There's one bird in there that I'm attached to, and this is really crazy. It's a solid white bird, and I really don't like solid white birds that much.
I want you to keep that soundbite in your head real quick. He says, I don't like solid white birds.
And I really don't like solid white birds that much. They draw too much attention for birds of prey.
They draw too much attention from birds of prey, okay? He's on record. He doesn't like solid white birds. Now let's watch this clip of Mike Tyson on the Carson Daily Show receiving a gift of a new pigeon. Because Carson, I guess, heard that Mike loves pigeons.
I hope this
this is okay, but I wanted to get you a pigeon because I know it's near and dear to your heart, and so there's a gift for you.
Hey, man.
Oh no, dude, it's a white pigeon. Uh-oh. Well, I'm sure Mike will just, you know, be polite about it and just be like, thank you anyway, and he'll just, you know, put it somewhere and let it live out its life, and it'll be fine.
Yo, listen.
Immediately scares the shit out of the bird. Mike, I don't think you're as good at reading pigeons as you think. Or maybe he just hates white birds that much, where he's just like, oh, hey, fucker, hey.
Oh, Carson, man. How do you open the cage, man?
Open the cage, man. I want to kill this bird. I hate this bird, man. How do I get in this thing?
What do you think? It's a pretty, is it pretty?
No, it's a piece of Carson, but I'm gonna discuss it and tell you why. I'm gonna
Is it really?
So when I give him to my hawk, I got a hawk that.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, he's gonna get home and he's gonna feed the pigeon to his hawk.
So when I give him to my hawk, I got a hawk that.
Yeah.
What was that thing he said about like forming bonds and loving them, having special relationships with each bird? Mike's like, oh yeah, I probably should have told you. The only thing that I like more than pigeons is hawks. I have about 10,000 hawks, and they gotta eat, baby.
Can we open this cage? Anybody here?
Can we please open this cage? I want to kill this thing. All right, guys, well, I hope you learned a little something in this video about the wild and wacky world of pigeon racing and Mike Tyson, because again, it is the world that you live in. Bye-bye. All right, everybody, welcome back to the second channel. We're gonna do another Reddit video today. Got a sparkling water. This one is completely brandless sparkling water. I poured just some random ass shit into this cup, so you will never know what it is. First off, before we get into it, I will have to be keeping things a little bit more brand friendly today. I received limited ads on my last Reddit video, I think because the thumbnail was so hot and spicy. So from here on out, no more talking about adult rat content. So if that's what you came here for, sorry. Bye. I've been keeping up with the subreddit a little bit. It looks like lots of people are posting on there, so I'm very excited to see what's new. Very excited to see what's been popping off. Now it's not loading. Do I not have internet? Is Reddit just broken right now? What's going on? Can I load anything? Google.com/G, no, not my mail. Yeah, today we're gonna be going through my email. Off to a disastrous start right off the bat. Okay, it's loading now. So I'm thinking it's been 2 weeks since I've been on the subreddit, so let's go top of the month again. I'm sure there's gonna be some good stuff here posted in the last 2 weeks. I just found this pic I took of Danny at VidCon in 2016. Holy shit. What is this picture? Were you pointing a gun at me? What the hell? It's kind of giving off the same vibe as the picture that someone took of me in the last Reddit video with me and Curtis, where we're kind of like, right? Didn't someone say we like look super uncomfortable? I look so nervous. Maybe that's just my posture. Maybe I just sit like that. Can we get a quick posture check? Do I just look nervous? Do I just have nervous guy posture? That's quite possible. But I am gripping that microphone like it's the only thing keeping me from flying off into space. Love that caption too. He saw me! It kind of sounds like frightened. Oh shit, he saw me. He's gonna get me. Meanwhile, I'm like, nobody ever look at me. I remember the context of this picture, despite it being 6 years ago. This was when Vine was still around, obviously, as you might be able to tell by the giant V behind me. This is the Vine logo. This is the summer that we did Camp Unplugged, which if you didn't know was like a short film series of Vines that was produced by Vine. So I was at VidCon because I was in that. And I believe I was doing some sort of Q&A panel with my boy Chris Melberger. That's my boy right there, Chris. That's my boy! That scene from Harry Potter Goblet of Fire. That's my boy! My boy! Let's see what the comments are on this. Oh my god, he looks so uncomfortable. I've never seen a more uncomfortable human being. And the person who posted this said, I know, right? I feel bad. 6 years later, this person still feels bad. I don't know why I looked so nervous. I got probably always just a little bit uncomfortable at these sorts of things, so that makes sense. Props to you for like being a fan of me for 6 years. That's crazy that you took this picture and then are still like in my subreddit, active on my subreddit. That's really cool. I like that you circled his face as if we were going to get confused on who you're talking about. You know, the guy in the background does like vaguely look like me, so it kind of makes sense. You'd be like, no, this one is Danny. That one is, oh, I don't know who that guy is. The one who looks like he is about to poop his pants? That's our boy Dan. Uncomfy king. We stand an uncomfortable king. Not the uncomfortable eye contact. Yeah, everybody is commenting on how utterly depressing this picture is. I wish he'd move over so we could see if Curtis or Drew is there. Probably not in this picture, but Drew definitely was there because he was in Camp Unplugged too. So he was around, he was certainly at VidCon at this time. Why is his ass not in the seat all the way? Danny's straight up sitting on the edge. Oh my god, dude. These people are tearing me to shreds. I deserve it too. That's the worst part. All right, I'm gonna recreate the picture, all right? 6 years later. Ah, take me back to this, dude. I gotta recreate this. Let's see, I think I have a microphone. Content creator can't find a microphone? What is this? All right, this'll have to do. Not the appropriate kind, really, but let's make sure I'm sitting on the very edge of the seat. Yeah, let me try to get in my mindset here of what the hell I was doing. And my arms are on the seat rest. How have I grown? Tell me, do I look as though I've aged? Okay, that was me in 2016. This is me now, ready? If you saw me at a panel now, this is how I'd be. What's good, you want a picture? Sure. No, I probably wouldn't even be looking at you. I'd be asleep. I'm so confident I just fell asleep. Yeah, been there, done that. Boring. I'm so confident I'm just bored all the time. That's a pretty funny picture. I remember actually, this VidCon was one of the first times I realized I have like serious resting bitch face. Good friend Aaron Tuning was there as well for VidCon. He was a Viner too. He was like watching me take pictures with people, and he said like every time I would take a picture with someone, I would like lean over and smile like this, and then the second it was over, I would just be like, yeah, thanks. And I would do that like after every picture. I think he took a video of it too. When he told me that, it pretty much ruined my life. Have you ever seen me out in public and I look like I'm dead inside? It's because that's just how my face is. Please, Danny, react to this. I'm begging you. The pregnancy pact. Okay, this looks to be some sort of classroom. Is this movie about a bunch of teenagers getting pregnant? Because that is actually a very odd topic for a movie. This looks so bad. What is this movie? I gotta find out what this is. The pregnancy pact. Is it really gonna be about teen girls getting pregnant? 28-year-old Sydney Bloom, an alumna of Gloucester High School, publishes a video blog about teen issues. Learning that her old high school has reported 10 to 18 teen pregnancies in the last 8 weeks, Sydney investigates the situation. So it's about a 28-year-old investigating why a bunch of teens have become pregnant? Whoa, okay. I just read a really graphic part of the plot that I could not include in this video because we're not talking about adult content, but I just saw some crazy stuff in there. Yeah, I'll look into this movie. That seems like a really weird plot. Is it just me or does this look like Danny? Yeah, that does look like me. I feel like I've seen this before. Have I talked about this picture before? Does it kind of look like he's making this face? Do I look like the tree? When I saw this on the subreddit, I was with my dad and I showed it to him and he was like, why? Why is your face like that? And come to think of it, I gotta agree with him. Danny Gonzalez, Dan Tree. I don't think it's gonna work, guys. I don't think making a tree pun based off my name is gonna work. Based on these two, can't wait for him to be mildly offended and then agree. Did I do that? Can we get an instant replay?
Yeah, that does look like me.
Okay, guys, who updated Danny's Wikipedia? So after the last Reddit video, I jokingly asked people to put my personal information in the subreddit, and looks like somebody took it upon themselves to do that. Daniel James Gonzalez, that is my actual middle name, is an American YouTuber, musician, and former Viner. He lives at 460 Vale Way, nautical coordinates being this. Danny's blood type is B-. B negative, I guess. It's not a grade. Danny's blood type gets a B- from me, but if he's willing to put in some extra work outside the classroom, I could bring it up to a solid B+. Length of his head is approximately 14 centimeters. That does not seem correct. How many inches is that? 5 inches? Is it, what is the length of my head mean? Is that this way? Or this way or this way? I feel like this is width, this is depth, and this is height. So what's length? But at any rate, my head is not 5 inches tall. And also, like, all of these things are also incorrect. So no need to defend me or anything. This is not correct. Someone said that they looked up the address and it's in Los Angeles. So let's actually see where this person is making up where I live. 460 Vale Way. All right, let's see. 460 Mossy Vale Way in Atlanta. Where's Vale Way, dog? 460 Vale Way in Boulder Creek, California, dude. Let's see what's there. Is this a real place? What if I dropped this person down here and it went to a street view and I was just like standing there? I'm just like sitting in the grass like I really live there, but there's not a house there. I can't go to street view, guys. Guess we'll never know. Even though I live in Illinois and not California. Okay, this is as close as we can get, so maybe we can peer down the road. Anyone down there? That would be so funny if I was just standing right there. That would have been like kind of an epic prank. And are these coordinates the correct coordinates? I don't even know how to look up nautical coordinates. I don't know how precise these have to be. It's also in California, which is kind of impressive, but it's in a totally different place. All right, well, let's see where this shit is. Shoop. There it is. There's my house, guys. Do you like it? Pretty house. But alas, it is not mine. Why does this have so many upvotes? Pinterest find, and it's just a picture of me sporting some Christmas pajamas. Someone said, please, how is this real? I was just trying on some pajamas, okay? I think this is from like 5 years ago, but I was definitely feeling myself, that's for sure. And I did buy these. I think Laura and I got matching pajamas, actually. It reminds me of a reindeer by the way he's standing. Is that because my legs are like curved inward like that? Like I'm some sort of hooved animal? Damn, he's got a fat ass and legs like a antelope. Is this real? Is this real? I swear to God, dude, this is too good to be true. Danny absolutely dripped out in some Christmas pajayjays? Yes, it's real, okay? I was feeling myself. Is this just me or do I look like Danny? You do look like Danny. All right, let's get a side by side. Vote now. I feel like he does look like me. He's even got blue eyes. The hairstyle's kind of similar. Way to go, dude. You did it. No, that's Danny Gonzalez. Oh, yeah. That's Danny Gorgonzola. Is this just Danny trying to disguise himself again? Maybe. You'll never know. Does this feel exactly like something Danny would say, or am I just sleep deprived? Sleep is for the weak, then I guess I'm a little baby, bro. Yeah, I guess I'm a little sleepy little guy. I'm a little snoozer. I guess I'm a little goo-goo gaga ass bitch then, dude. It does kind of sound like something I would say. I feel like it sounds more like something Curtis would say. Someone broke it down to the different lines that they think would be read by different people. So Drew says sleep is for the weak, then I guess I'm a little baby bro. Then I say, yeah, I guess I'm a little sleepy guy, a little snoozer. And then Curtis says, I guess I'm a little goo-goo ass bitch then, dude. All right, I'll read the whole thing. I'll put my whole heart into it. You guys tell me what you think. Sleep is for the weak? Then I guess I'm a little baby, bro. Yeah, I guess I'm a little sleepy little guy. A little snoozer. I guess I'm a little goo-goo gaga ass bitch then, dude. You know, when I read it that way, it actually did kind of sound like something I would say. Because I did. I got a Greg beanie for my dad whose name is Greg. Yo, dad check. Dude, he looks awesome. Look at this guy. The first one looks like whoever posted this took it for him, his child. And then the next one, he was at work the next day and he's like, still wearing the beanie. He's proud of it now. Dripping the hell out. Is he a doctor? Dr. Greg. I guess it's not that impressive that his name is Greg because everybody who watches my videos name is Greg. But it, you know, it's nice to see a dad fan. I don't get dad fans often. And I'm assuming that's you in the background? Is this you? Or is this you? Or is this both the same person? Is this a current photo? Are you 3 years old? Nice, dude. I usually don't get 3-year-old fans and their dad being fans. That's awesome. Danny on Reddit Nutcracker posts. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's cool and all. I'm glad when people look at Nutcrackers, they think of me. Cause you know, I'm sort of attention hacking like that. I sort of love being on the tip of people's minds, but I kind of just like that Nutcracker. Other Nutcrackers don't really do it for me. Pretty much just that one. And that's not even a Nutcracker. He's a toy soldier decoration. His name is Little Nutcracker Guy. If you put a nut in that guy, he's not gonna crack it, I'll tell you what. Gonna tell my kids this was Danny, Drew, and Curtis. Okay, this seems like something we would do. Actually, I think we have a picture that's pretty similar to this. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Sheesh. Oh, I don't know if I have it on my phone. Where would that be? I think it's with Chris Melberger, actually. Let's see if I can find this shit. Come on. There is a picture of us standing like that somewhere. Like literally with our arms out like that. I like can picture where we took this picture. I can picture the picture. All right, well, it's official. I can't find it. So, sorry. Who do you think is who? I wonder if people are debating it in the comments, but I think there's a pretty clear answer here. This is me. This is Curtis, and that's Drew. I think we can all agree. Even though you can barely see this, but I feel like this guy actually kind of looks like me. If anyone's got Curtis's hair, it's this guy. This guy's hair kind of looks like Drew's. Deadass thought the middle was Curtis. Okay, let's see if my ranking is correct. Here's shown from left to right, Drew, Curtis, Danny. Nope, incorrect. This person agrees. The right is Drew. I was gonna say left to right, Danny, Curtis, Drew. That is correct. Why does the one on the left actually look like Danny though? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Danny was 3 feet tall as a kid. Yeah, that's true. I was really small as a kid. I wouldn't have been able to get up there. My friends would have had to hoist me up. Dude, this is kind of sick. Minecraft fan art? Okay, I asked for fan art in the subreddit. Thank you for delivering. Here we go. Look at that, dude. That's sick. That's really good. It looks just like my Minecraft character. We got some redstone in the background. We got some lapis lazuli. I don't know why I've got a wooden shovel though. That's kind of messed up. Couldn't give your boy some dimey? Yeah, I want to see if there's more fan art in here. Give me some fan art. That's actually really cool. Wow. It's like all, I was gonna say it's all fucked up, but I mean it in a good way. Like weird, but really cool. Wow, that's awesome. This is really fucked up. No, it's cool. Someone said very charming. I would agree with that. Very charming. Me trapped in Danny's basement, people having fun. It's kind of fucked up. You should not have Wi-Fi down there, and you definitely shouldn't have a phone. How the hell did you post this? And how are your hands free? Dude, my guy in the basement's been practicing his shroom kidnapping life hacks. That's awesome. Danny needs to dress himself up as the Nutcracker with the face paint and stuff, and then edit himself into the corner to see if we notice. To see if you'll notice? Is there a chance that no one would notice? If instead of that back there, it was me? A full-sized real person? What if he has already been doing this? I have not! You would notice, I swear to God, if there was a real person back there, you would definitely notice. Okay, that's some nice fan art as well. We got some memes, we got some fan art. That's what I'm talking about. We got some personal information. I'd say that subreddit doesn't really get much better than this, guys. I redesigned Danny's office. Huh. You put my little U2s there. My U2s actually is in the background. It's right there. So now he's there twice, you idiot. No, yeah, I don't know if I really vibe with the style. It kind of looks like a little kid's room, which I do think is the aesthetic that I did go for in the last Office, so I understand why you feel this way. But no, I don't know. I need to get some new shit in here. It's getting a little bit boring. That little cubby thing I've had for like 6 years, and I got it in our apartment in California. And then it's sort of just been like floating around in miscellaneous places and various places, and I kind of feel like I want to get like actual nice looking furniture in here. I don't want it to be too cool though, because then it'll be too distracting. And then no one will look at me during my videos if my office is too cool looking. Some YouTubers have their studios look a little bit too professional, I feel like, too, where they've got like LED lighting all over the place and it's all super sleek looking, and it's like, I feel like that makes it look like I'm taking myself a little too seriously. And if I'm gonna film second channel videos in here where I'm getting goofy and wacky, then it can't look too over the top serious. I just want it to look nice. Next subreddit challenge, somebody redesign my office in a cool style that you think fits me. Because I don't know what style fits me, dude. Another screenshot from a video. Very nice, guys. Good work. You did it. Anyone know where I can find a similar lamp? Dude, just wait for me to get my office redesigned. You can have this one. I'm about to kick that shit to the curb once I get a cool new office. No, it's from Target. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm almost positive that I got it from Target. Let's see if anyone in the comments guessed it. I think it's this one from Target. Yeah, let's see. Dude. It is. So if you want to get it, we can be lamp buddies for a limited time. Sleepy Time Peanut. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw this in the subreddit a couple days ago, I literally almost cried. Yeah, that's really sweet, dude. That's so cute. Thank you for that. I want to print this shit out and put it in a frame, honestly. Hang it up in my house. She's so cute. Look at her. Chubby little dog. Did Danny get highlights? I've seen some discourse about my gray hairs lately. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I think he has gray hairs. Yeah, they are. They're just gray hairs, man. It's kind of interesting that people have just started noticing it now, because I've actually had gray hairs in my head for a while. It's just, I guess it hasn't gotten noticeable until now. But my dad has always had just like a streak, like this much hair right here was white. He has like brown, almost black hair, and he just had a streak of white hair right here for like his whole life. So I guess I just have a little bit of that genetics, because it kind of is like just in one streak, and then I've got some little peppering all around my hair, kind of. But isn't he like 27? I'm 26 and I have a few gray hairs. LMAO. It happens, sadly. Although to be frank, it looks great on Danny. Yo, thank you. I'm not really self-conscious about it, honestly. I think it looks kind of cool. Sheesh, Danny is getting gray hairs and he's not even 30 yet. Yeah, Buster. And it's because of you. It's all your fault. You guys make me watch these shitty ass videos and these bad movies, and the stress is slowly turning me into an old man. Actually, not slowly. It's quickly turning me into an old man. I googled oldest man in the world. This is about to be me in a year. If I keep this up at the rate I'm going, burning the candle at both ends, man, this is how I'm gonna be. And you better believe I'm gonna look damn good doing it. No, Danny is aging? It is weird though, because I do have, you know, people say I have a young face. It is weird that like that's the first sign with like me looking my age is having white hair. But honestly, I'd fuck with it. If the only way that I show age is by having like totally white hair, that would be sick. Okay, that's enough top of the month. Let's see what's hot right now. Okay, this is a post from a different subreddit, but it has me in it. I had a dream that Danny Gonzalez completely disappeared for a month, and then he posted this photo on Twitter with no explanation. Later, it turned out to be a clue in a giant cicada 3301 like internet ARG. Okay, I don't know what the last half of that means, but I am curious about this dream. So I disappeared for a month and then posted this. Please find me. Follow the cat. That's such an ominous thing to post after being missing for a month. That's so fucking funny. What is this subreddit? Thomas the Plank Engine? Memes from your dreams. Oh, okay. So it's all about weird shit people saw in their dreams. One weird thing that I feel like I have never seen people mention before about being an influencer is that sometimes people like tag me in tweets being like, you were in my dream last night. It's super weird to think that like people that I don't know are having dreams about me, because it's normal for like your friend to be like, hey, you were in my dream last night, but for like someone that I've never met before to be dreaming about me, it's like, dude, why are you so obsessed with me, man? Just so mean. Get a life, buddy. Quit thinking about me. I'm living in your head rent-free while you sleep. And funny thing is, I was actually incepting your brain. I did that shit on purpose. Please find me, dude. Follow the cat. This is real. I was trying to incept it into your mind. I need help. When you leave your house tomorrow, follow the cat, and you will find me. Yo, this is some good fan art too. Look at this. Drew, Danny, Drew, and Curtis while watching their videos. Dude, these are nice. Look at this. That is some good pencil art, man. Does anybody know what shampoo and conditioner Danny uses? Yo, I'm trying to smell like Danny. Anybody know what he puts in his hair? You probably just want to like do my hair routine, right? That's why you're asking? I hope. Honestly, I just use whatever shampoo and conditioner Laura buys, and she buys like a different one every time. I blow dry it, and then I put this in it. Literally, I'll tell you right now, it's this. Blow dry your hair and put this in it, and you'll be looking like me in no time, all right? And you'll be smelling like me too, so you're welcome. Yo, anybody know what toilet paper Danny uses? I'm trying to get my butt feeling like his. Oh, looks like we got some sort of meme in here. Giving me all the emoji options. I don't use any of these emojis. I guess maybe the laughing one. I really like the one that's like this. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I sure hope you do. I carved your face into it. It's a good meme. Carved your face into it, a way to put it. Yeah, that is terrifying. Does anybody know what shampoo Danny uses in his hair? I think that's pretty much it. That seemed like a good crop there of Reddit content, so thank you guys for submitting to the subreddit. Blah, 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 dude. Does this guy ever shut up? Can this guy just shut up for 1 second? I swear to God, this guy needs to shut up for 1 second so I can talk about our sponsor, HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Before I started using HelloFresh, like every year, I feel like my New Year's resolution was like, I want to stop eating out so much. I want to stop like scrambling every night trying to figure out what I want to eat for dinner and going and driving there and getting it. It would be so much easier if I could just cook at home. Your boy is also often too lazy to go to the grocery store. So that's why HelloFresh is actually the best. HelloFresh will send you 3 meals with pre-portioned ingredients. All you have to do is do a little bit of prep, throw it in the oven or on the stove, and you've got a delicious home-cooked meal right in front of you. They've got a variety of recipes to choose from, and each week you get to choose what recipes they send you. So you never feel like you're eating like the same thing over and over. If you're a person like me that only knows how to cook like 2 dishes, you don't gotta worry because they're gonna send you a variety of stuff. I've loved pretty much everything they've ever sent me, so it gets 2 thumbs up from this guy. Also, if you're trying to set a New Year's resolution around the amount of calories you take in, they've got calorie smart meals, and they also have carb smart meals if you're watching your carbs. One of my favorite things about HelloFresh is they send you pre-portioned ingredients. So that means they're not sending you a ton of food that you're not going to use and you end up wasting. Which, along with the fact that HelloFresh's packaging material is recycled content, makes HelloFresh a very sustainable option. So if this sounds good to you and you want to get some delicious, scrumptious meals from HelloFresh, then head on over to HelloFresh.com and use my promo code 2Danny2Furious16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. I don't even know what those are, but they sound awesome, so head on over there, use the code. Thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out HelloFresh. Bye-bye. Well, guys, I think we've finally done it. After years of searching, wondering if he even existed, we have found him. The world's most dialed-in man. And in case you're not even dialed in enough to know what that means, let me show you this Instagram video that should explain everything.
I'm about to be absolutely dialed in going into this monthly meeting. I've been up since 4:30 a.m. Energy's through the roof. Someone's got to drive the innovation and creativity to keep everyone's money safe. Hey, let's get after it today.
A couple things I appreciate about this video. One, this guy speaks in like LinkedIn motivational quotes, but honestly, I believe every single word of it. 2, I kind of feel like I'm on a FaceTime with him. I'm in the middle of some kind of private personal call with him where he's both motivating me and himself to crush this midday meeting. And 3, this man has somehow been up since 4:30 in the morning and his energy is through the roof.
I've been up since 4:30 a.m. Energy's through the roof.
What have you been doing since 4:30 in the morning, dude? There's nothing to even do that early. I feel like these dudes who are obsessed with productivity and stuff are just making their morning routine start earlier and earlier, but like there's nothing to do at 4:30 in the morning. Like it feels wrong to even eat breakfast that early. Did you invent a new meal that's like pre-breakfast? I feel like eventually guys like this are gonna start waking up for their day the previous day. This next video is gonna be like, I actually woke up yesterday at 9 p.m. to start my day. Regardless, I'm very impressed that even given how early you woke up, your energy is still through the roof, and you are going to be dialed in for today's meeting. So I don't know what this guy's job is. His name is Davis Clark. He appears to have some kind of financial job, and I feel like we've seen other financial guys, motivational bros, business-brained bros on social media before, but none have quite struck a nerve with me like this guy. I feel like he's built different. I've seen a few of his videos before, but I had Robert go and source some more so I could blind react to a bunch of them. And by the end of it, let's see if we can get ourselves dialed in as well. I am curious like what his actual job is though, because in this video it's very vague and he just says he has to like stay creative,
creativity,
and drive innovation.
Drive the innovation
to keep everyone's money safe.
Keep everyone's money safe.
So it's something in finance, but it also involves creative ways of keeping money safe. I don't know why, but my mind immediately goes to he owns a bank, and in that bank there's like a giant vault of gold. And of course, who loves gold? Dragons. They love to sit on big piles of gold. So they keep having to come up with new and creative ways to keep the dragon away from their gold. And if that is his job, honestly, you need to be dialed in for that. Dragons are cunning, dragons are tricksters, so you better be waking up early to get the grind started before the dragon does. Well, let's see if he can keep that energy level up for this next video.
Locked in for greatness today because it's time to absolutely hammer some Excel spreadsheets.
Whoa, okay. Dude is ready to hammer some Excel spreadsheets. Did he say locked in for greatness?
Locked in for greatness today.
Nothing says greatness to me like hammering some Excel spreadsheets. When we look back in history at the greatest men of yore, my mind immediately jumps to the brave men and women of this country who have been hammering Excel spreadsheets since this country was founded. Also, did you have to use the word hammer?
Hammer some Excel spreadsheets.
I feel like that has like an overly sexual connotation to it. I'm about to input some data into these Excel spreadsheets, if you know what I mean. No wonder his energy levels are at an all-time high in this video. Dude is horny. Again, still not sure what this guy does. This video does have a lot of likes though, 300,000 likes. So clearly this is resonating with a lot of people, and a lot of people are getting pumped up by this. Maybe he's keeping his videos vague enough to appeal to a wide number of people. Lots of jobs use Excel, so there's probably a lot of people out there who are dreading having to go into their spreadsheets today. But this dude is encouraging us to just hammer them. I don't even use Excel for my line of work, but I feel like I want to open up Excel and just fuck my computer, honestly. Imagine we find out this dude actually has like a really dark, sinister job, like keeping the death toll for the CIA or something, and he uses Excel spreadsheets to do that. It would be a little bit weird to find out he's that pumped up for something like that. Just found out about a new foreign coup gone right thanks to the CIA. Excited to get into these spreadsheets. Absolutely drill into them, pound them, make them squeal with delight. Bad day to be an Excel spreadsheet. Or a good day, depending on how you look at it. So fucking tired of this dude. What the hell? I mean, look, sure, it's kind of like basic content, and we've all seen this type of motivational stuff before, but he's not hurting anybody. He's honestly pumping me up. He's locked in for greatness. He's ready for glory to go into battle with some Excel spreadsheets. What's so bad about that? What, you don't want your money kept safe? This dude is such an L. Okay, Milo chap. What do you do for work? What is your job? What time did you wake up this morning? And most importantly, what is your energy level currently? Because I'm pretty sure it's nowhere near this dude's. Sorry if you can hear my dogs barking in the background. The mailman just came, and they hate that guy.
I'm absolutely locked in when I'm working from home because I always give my best effort and stay focused throughout the day. It's all about being accountable and doing the right things.
Okay, I'm digging the attitude. Very nice. It's all about being accountable and doing the right thing. Now this guy is starting to feel like somebody's boss made a fake account with an alter ego to influence his own employees. I don't know about you guys, but when I work from home, I make sure to do actually twice as much work as I did in the office. I stay locked in and I do everything my boss says, and I would never think about getting a different job. Is this dude like an industry plant? It's hard to say because again, I don't even know what industry he would be a plant for. It's just like work. His job is just like work. This dude is like if there was a work Ken in the Barbie movie. His job is just work. Also, not to be a narc or anything, but doesn't really seem like you're that locked in right now because you're making an Instagram reel. So I hope you're not on the clock right now, buddy. But the sun is shining in through the windows, which means it's not 4:30 in the morning. It's time to get to work. Jordan? Hell yeah, man. What are you doing here? It's my friend Jordan. This man was born to create shareholder value. You know, it's crazy. We hear the expression a lot, get a job you love and you'll never work a day in your life. And I feel like a lot of people always assume it's some kind of glamorous or creative job where you're your own boss or you're pursuing some sort of passion, but we never think of it as just like a guy in a cubicle crunching numbers in Excel. But I guess that type of guy does exist, and he's right here. And his name is Davis Clark. Maybe we should alter the expression to be something like, pick a job where you hammer Excel spreadsheets and you'll never not be locked in a day in your life. Now that's the kind of slogan that would make Gary Vee do a High School Musical jump. You know what I'm talking about? Where they're like up in the air like this. It's a very specific kind of jump they did in that movie. I don't know how they all knew to do it, but it just, I guess that movie just sort of had that vibe. They didn't even have to tell him to jump like that. They all knew the vibe right away.
I might be the best dressed person working from home in America today because I care about what I'm doing.
I'm feeling such a mix of emotions watching this video, because on one hand, I'm impressed, and I'm happy for him that he likes his job so much, and he takes pride in what he does. On the other hand, I am a little bit pissed that he insulted my work from home outfit by saying that his is the best. In my next video, I'm wearing like a tuxedo just to prove this guy wrong. Your move, Davis Clark. Dude, I wonder if I could start some kind of back and forth battle with this guy just by trying to be more dialed in than him. I do feel pretty dialed in making this video. And honestly, my energy levels are feeling pretty good as well. But I do appreciate his attitude that him asking people to prove him wrong is just to drive everyone to new heights. He's not trying to put people down. He's trying to make everybody else dress as good as him. The concept of like dressing up to work from home does make me kind of sad. It does feel a little dystopian for some reason. Getting all dressed up to sit on your couch. I don't know. I guess it's nice to get yourself dolled up just to do nothing.
Nerves through the roof this week because like anyone, I deal with a lot of emotions and I'm just a regular person going through a crazy time right now.
Oh man. Wait. That wasn't very motivational. I do appreciate that even at his low moments, he's still smiling. He's got a positive demeanor about himself. But also, damn, that was sad. I wonder why his nerves are through the roof this week. Did the dragon almost get the money? Is my money not safe? Did you get rejected by an Excel spreadsheet? Honestly, though, I will say this, I feel like a lot of, business-pilled dudes don't really talk about getting nervous or feeling down about yourself. So this is kind of an interesting side to this sort of motivational account that we don't usually see. So I appreciate that about him. Whoever left this top comment, you are a sicko though, so get help immediately. We got some positive comments though, just, trying to get him back in the zone. Lock the fuck in and push that shit down, Davis. You got this, bro. Lock in. Just kick the can down the road a bit and go on a massive 3 to 7 day bender. Wait, I don't know about that. You need some milk. Okay, that's not bad advice. Listen, Davis, I appreciate your transparency. Even if you have your dream job and you're crushing it and you feel motivated most of the time, it's okay to have days where you're just not feeling in it or where the stress of things can get you down. I appreciate that. And honestly, it just makes me that much more pumped up for when you get back on your bullshit. Let's get dialed in, baby.
Whoever lives the truth comes to the light so that their work may be seen. It's on tomorrow, people.
Let's go, dude. That's what I'm talking about. See, now I'm dialed back in. I'm not 100% sure if that was motivational or a threat. That it did kind of have a threatening aura to it, but for the time being, innocent until proven guilty, I am dialed in, baby. Okay, it's a Bible quote. Okay, so probably not a threat. Probably. So we're back on our grind. I'm happy to see Davis smiling. He's dressed quite well. If this did have horror music over it, it wouldn't feel super out of place.
Whoever lives the truth comes to the light so that their work may be seen.
But as it is currently, I'm liking it. We're feeling good. Yo, whoa, this dude just took being the best dressed working from home guy to a new level. The sunglasses and the fedora? My dude is dressed like a financial pilgrim right now. Okay, so his caption is locked in for the exam. So I guess he's taking some kind of exam today. Maybe that's what all of the nerves and things in previous videos have been about. He was nervous about this exam. Maybe he's studying to become some sort of accountant, financial professional. This looks like someone who is about to ace an exam. He's about to hammer this exam. I see a guy who is dialed the fuck in. People are playing I Spy in the comments. They're so dialed in, dude. This is crazy. Okay, it looks like we got a post-test video. Let's see how it went, guys.
Got after the test this morning and it hit hard, but I like to hit hard right back.
Cut to him punching the test. Beat the shit out of the test, absolutely hammered it. We all think it's a metaphor, but he's dead serious. Ripped it to shreds with my mouth like a dog.
All I can say is the results won't come out for like another 2 months, so it's gonna be a wait. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna try and make good things happen in life.
Well, this was 5 weeks ago, and he said that he won't get the results for another 2 months, so I guess we probably still don't know how he actually did on the test, but I'm glad he's got a positive attitude about it. He was dialed in for the test. He did lose his sunglasses. I don't know, maybe they confiscated those because they were like, we don't know if this could be some kind of recording device, or maybe the test was just so crazy that he just lost track of them. He was going so crazy in his seat, they just flew off. Do you think that, like, the people who invented the internet and social media pictured this? Because I feel like they might have only pictured this. They thought like, oh, this is gonna be like such a utopian way to communicate. And motivate people, share success stories. The whole internet is just gonna be like this guy. Just everybody talking about how dialed in we are, how much of a good time we're having, and how much we're making the world a better place. I feel like this is the internet we were all sold back in '99. And so I'm happy that there's at least one corner of the internet where this is happening.
In Office Friday, the heavy hitters of America are about to be shaken in their boots, seeing that the young people are actually motivated to work.
In Office Friday, dude, let's go. This is probably Davis's favorite day of the week. He gets to be in the office grinding. One thing that's interesting is I feel like he's actually dressed down compared to usual. Like he's wearing less layers. Do you dress up more to work from home, Davis? The heavy hitters of America are about to be shaking in their boots. I like to imagine every meeting he walked into today, his boss and every higher up in the meeting like shits their pants when he walks in the room and cowers under the desk like a little baby because they've never seen somebody so dialed in. He's got a smile, he's got a positive attitude, and they've never seen anything like it before. They've never seen the young people actually motivated to work. They're shaking in their boots, dude. They saw what he did to those Excel spreadsheets and they don't want him to do it again.
Just a normal dude getting after it on a Friday. I'm not the fastest, I'm not the strongest, but I'm gonna give it everything that I have.
All right. Some exercise content. This is very cool.
It's been a long week, lots of hours of work as y'all have been seeing, but I'm gonna finish it strong and bring everything together today. Have a great weekend, everyone. Keep those vibes going.
This video does have the vibe of like POV, you just woke up in the middle of the woods to this man standing over you. You're like, where am I? Who are you?
I'm not the fastest, I'm not the strongest, but I'm gonna give it everything that I have.
Okay, cool. Why are my arms and legs bound? I will say this, I don't think that you are a normal dude, Davis.
Just a normal dude getting after it on a Friday.
For better or worse, you are not just a normal dude. You are an exceptionally hard worker. You're dialed in. You've got a crazy attitude. So when you stand over us like this, dripping wet in the middle of the woods, out of breath, I want you to say, I'm fucking crazy. No, I want you to say, I'm a hard worker. I'm a grinder, baby. I'm a freak. And then you can say the rest of whatever you were gonna say. Say, you know, I'm gonna give it everything I have. Now, of course, with every legend, there is gonna be hate, you know? There are people who really don't like this guy and have it out for him, and so they comment mean things on his videos. So this video appears to be in response to some of that hate. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say.
The hate fuels me, but right now, the haters are gassed. They're looking for a Dunkin' Donuts so they can get some caffeine, get some energy like we have.
Okay, let's go. He's not gonna let the hate get him down. The hate fuels him. So I guess in a way, we better hope that the hate keeps coming. No, we shouldn't say that. He says that the haters are looking for Dunkin' Donuts so they can get energy to keep hating on him. But should we want them to get Dunkin' Donuts so that they do get the energy because the hate does fuel him and he's making the world a better place? Davis, can you clarify what exactly you want people to do? I can tell you one thing though. Davis is reaching his final form. You can tell he's dialed in. He officially, I think, has the most layers on he's had yet, and with each layer, he does become more powerful. It really does make you wonder, like, why is this guy getting so many hateful comments? You know? This is just sort of like normal guy core. It's like regular job core TikToks, and he's just making the most of the situation he's got. He's got this job. He's trying to see the positive in the situation. And you know, we've seen there's moments where he's not his happiest, but he's trying to make the best of it. All he does is smile, go to work, wake up obscenely early. So I don't know why, why there would be people like leaving him legitimate hate. That does seem odd. Seems like those people have their own demons to work on. And honestly, the haters are dialed out. They're undialed. They're not locked in, they're locked out. We're over here getting it done, making money, keeping our shareholders' money safe, and the haters are quite frankly locked out. There's a sign on the window that says, sorry, we're closed. No haters allowed.
Please continue to share your opinions in the comments section because that's what our founding fathers wanted. Freedom of speech, press, and expression is what makes this country special. So whether it's love or hate, I formally invite you to keep sending those messages up to Boston, the birthplace of freedom, We're a bunch of farmers and rabble-rousers like Sam Adams started the greatest country on earth. Let's go. Have a Monday, people.
Did he memorize that whole speech? Did he write that beforehand, or was that just off the dome? That was crazy eloquent, my guy. I love how he described the founding fathers as rabble-rousers.
We're a bunch of farmers and rabble-rousers like Sam Adams.
They weren't great men, per se, because they didn't do any Excel spreadsheets, but they were rabble-rousers. I wonder if Davis would consider himself a rabble-rouser. Does he rouse rabble? Comment that on his video. Do you rouse rabble, Davis? That's what the founding fathers were doing, man. They were just causing a little mischief. The Boston Tea Party. If there wasn't some rabble-roused that night, I don't know when was some rabble-roused. And that's a sentence that made sense. That's what I've been saying.
I'm not about to be selling out for money. If someone wants a sponsorship, it better be in millions. I'm not on a rookie contract anymore. Send the Pat Mahomes money this way if you want it.
Bad day to be a rookie contract. That's right. Locked in and threw away the fucking key. Dialed in and threw away the fucking phone, dude. What is this about even? Are people trying to offer him sponsorships and he's like, no, I won't take anything less than millions of dollars for an Instagram sponsorship? My man thinks he's a Kardashian. He must make good money at his job, which we still don't know what it is. I wonder if it says in his bio. Actually, I should just go to his page. Davis Clark, inspire, help others, do the right thing, enjoy life every day. Riser, locked in for greatness. Okay, so no, we still don't really know what he does. I wonder what companies are reaching out to him trying to get him to sell out. The dragon. And what sponsorships would be good for him? Patagonia, of course. Excel, maybe. A cellular network. AT&T, T-Mobile. He could use a signature slogan and say he's dialed in. The most dialed in network with the most coverage. That would be kind of bomb. At the end of the day, you know, it's not the typical content I usually consume, but I do appreciate Davis for trying to make the world a better place and trying to motivate people, you know? And I'll admit, I feel a little bit pumped up after watching his videos. I'm not sure how to apply a lot of what he said to my own career, but there's something to be said for making the most of your situation, being proud of your work, giving the shareholders the value they deserve, because life's all about those shareholders, baby. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. What's up, Craig? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of I Got a Curtain. I got a curtain. It's in the background of my videos now. Just when you thought you knew what this room was gonna look like, I went and got a fucking curtain for the window. So don't ever try to guess what I'm gonna do with this room, okay? Because you're gonna be wrong. So anyone who subscribed because I didn't have a curtain in the background of my videos, I guess you can unsubscribe. It's the weird side of Amazon part 2, baby! This time with more than just talking about 2 things. I realized in the last video I called it like the weird side of Amazon. Like I had a ton of products I was gonna talk about, but I really only talked about the Jeremy Renner store and a saddle, and that was the entire weird side of Amazon. Don't worry, we got more shit this time, okay? I'm not just gonna talk about 2 things. But real quick, speaking of the daddy saddle, the daddle, if you will, Pony Up Daddy still hasn't reached out to me in regards to my idea for the daddy-drawn carriage. So Pony Up Daddy, if you're watching this, I just wanted to remind you again of my brilliant idea. Once again, if you've forgotten, it's a carriage for kids to sit in that's pulled by daddies. I just wanted to remind you of that idea. If you don't use it, I'm gonna have to build it myself, and I really don't wanna do that, so I'd really like for you to start producing the daddy-drawn carriage. Again, if not, I will have to build it myself. So this is a warning, please make the daddy-drawn carriage, or I'm gonna have to do it, and again, I really don't want to have to do that. So in my quest to find more weird shit on Amazon to talk about, I actually tweeted, hey, if you have any weird things on Amazon that you know about, feel free to send them to me, which a lot of people did. By the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you totally missed out. And you look like an idiot right now. So maybe follow me on Twitter and that won't happen next time. But you guys really came in the clutch there. You guys really sent me a bunch of weird shit on Amazon. And I feel like some of it is even weirder than the daddy saddle in different ways. So without further ado, let's complain. It's time to complain now. It's complaining time. Are you guys ready to complain? Because I am. Wall Monkeys senior woman with asthma inhaler, wall decal, peel and stick graphic. This is 48 inches by 41 inches. That's like 4 feet wide. This is a 4 foot tall image of an elderly woman using an inhaler. You can stick it on your wall and look at it. I cannot imagine why you'd want to do that. The only possible application I could think of for this product is if you are an elderly woman who uses an inhaler and you want to know what you look like, but you can't afford a mirror, but you can't afford this $60 wall decal of an old woman with an inhaler. Holy shit, this is $60. That's a hefty chunk of change to spend on an old woman with an inhaler. Easy and fun to apply. Okay, fun? Fun seems like a little bit of an over-exaggeration. I don't know how much joy anyone would get out of just putting a picture of an old woman up on their wall. Yes! I wish I could do this every day of my life. Just stick pictures of old women on my wall. Compare with similar items. Okay, there's this section on the page where you can compare the old woman with an inhaler decal to products that you might want to buy instead of that. So something that would fill the same void in your heart that this old woman with an inhaler would fill. One of the products is just the same image of an old woman with an inhaler. One of them is an old woman leaning on her hands, which is very sweet. And then the third product is just a picture of a bologna sandwich with one bite taken out of it that you can put on the wall. I guess that makes sense. I feel pretty much the same way about an old woman with an inhaler as I do about a bologna sandwich with one bite taken out of it. They occupy the same space in my brain. That space in my brain being things I would want to hang pictures of on my wall. I truthfully do not know why anyone would want this product, and the reviews do not help at all with figuring that out. This person gave it 5 stars and said, I was looking for a large wall decal of a stock photo of a woman using an inhaler, and this fit the bill perfectly, thank you. So it's not just that someone found this on Amazon and thought, oh, that would be funny to put on my wall. They were actively looking for a picture of a woman with an inhaler to put on their wall, and then luckily found this item. I'm so confused. Okay, this is actually kind of comforting. This person writing the review is just as confused as I am. My son needed this. I don't know why, but it shipped quick and he was thrilled. Poster, very vibrant in color. What a weird conversation that must have been. Hey mom, can you buy me something on Amazon? Oh sure, what is it? Is it something you need for school? No, it's something I need for personal use. Oh, is it? Okay, is everything okay? What is it? Yeah, everything's fine. It's just, I just need a picture of an old woman using an inhaler that I can hang on my bedroom wall. Huh? If you just give me your credit card, I can type it in and do it myself. You know what, son? I could ask you why the fuck you would want this picture hanging on your bedroom wall, but I'm proud of you for taking this initiative. So here, take my credit card and buy whatever you want, as long as it ships quickly and is vibrant in color. Thanks, Mom. You're the best mom ever. Yes, son, I am the best mom ever. What the hell? They just have my merch on Amazon? Someone else is selling my merch on Amazon. Well, it's actually my old merch. I don't sell this hoodie anymore, but still, I didn't put that there. I was about to say I think this is illegal, but technically I don't think it is because this hoodie was literally just Greg typed out in a totally free to use font. So it's not like it's a copyrightable logo. I don't think you can just copyright a word written in a free-to-use font. Otherwise, I could just copyright the word the in like Times New Roman and become probably the richest person ever. So if someone who knows about the law could tell me if that's legal or not, that would be great. And also, if it is legal, please don't steal my idea. It was my idea. I had it first. Shan Kapu, Danny Gonzalez Teenager Hipster Hoodie. Fitness Pullover Black. 100% cotton. Material 100% cotton. These hoodies are made of breathable cotton. Okay, I get it. I feel like they're really cramming the whole cotton thing down my throat. Like, I believe them at first, but it's almost to the point where I feel like they're trying to cover up something. Like, they're not really made out of cotton. These hoodies are 100% cotton, and they're made of cotton, and we use cotton to make them. And there was cotton in the room while they were being made. And I have heard of cotton before, know what cotton is, and I use them and put them into this hoodie. It's made of cotton, all right? And not my own hair. I did not use my own hair to make these hoodies. It's made of breathable cotton. Fashion trend. These hoodies are perfect endings to any sport or casual look. What does that mean? It's the perfect finishing touch to any sport outfit? I don't think so. Oh yeah, dude, you'll look totally normal just hopping on the b-ball court in a giant-ass black hoodie. You'll look totally normal and awesome competing in a swimming and diving tournament in your big black Greg hoodie. Perfect for partying with friends, running, casual dating, school, etc. It's only good for casual dating, okay? This is not good for any serious relationships. This hoodie is great for getting to know each other, you know? Go on a couple dates, find out if they're the right person for you, and then you gotta fucking ditch the hoodie fast. If it starts to get serious at all, get rid of the hoodie. Do not wear this hoodie around anyone that you're serious about. Do not wear this hoodie around anyone that you care about, okay? It's great for casual, fun dating, but once you get to know someone and you truly care about them, this hoodie will ruin everything. Okay, it does make me feel better that this hoodie has 0 reviews, so hopefully that means that no one has actually bought a Greg hoodie from this counterfeit Amazon store, so thank you for that. Thank you, Gregs, for getting your hoodies straight from the source, you know? Straight from the horse's mouth. Straight from the pony's mouth. They even have the Greg family crest on a hoodie? I don't even sell those on hoodies. I only sell them on t-shirts. Shaking my head. Okay, now this one is not my merch, but it is a hoodie with a picture of a cat that has me as a face. And also the hoodie has cat ears, so you're a cat while you're wearing it. Red coffee, Danny Gonzalez, Greg, human face, funny cat, young lady, hoodie, sweatshirt. I feel like they were trying to cram as many words into that description as possible. Like an essay where you have a set number of words you have to use, but you ran out like 3 hours ago, so you're just throwing random words in there. And I feel like there's a point where adding more words stops making something more descriptive and actually starts making it more confusing and vague. Like, there's so many words in this description, I would not be able to guess what this hoodie looks like based on this description. I do appreciate that they called my face a human face, though. That was nice of them. All right, let's check out the description of this product. Greg's face is very cute in the face of a white cat. Aww. Thank you. Okay, I would be mad that they called me Greg instead of Danny, which is my name, but technically I am Greg, so I'll have to let this one slide. And they called my face cute, so I can't stay mad. Soft and comfortable cotton makes your skin easier. Easier to do what? What gets easier about your skin? This hoodie will make your skin way easier to peel off. Don't worry, dude. Make your skin easier. What does that mean? Less difficult? Oh, thank God. I finally found a shirt that's gonna make my skin easier. My skin was way too difficult before, dude. My skin is on expert settings, and I am but a noob. I was having a really tough time figuring out my skin, you know? Till I found this hoodie, and it made it way easier. At first, I was like, okay, maybe this is like a translation error. Maybe they mean it'll make your skin smoother or something. That would make sense. But then I was like, okay, wait, no. A hoodie should not be making your skin smoother. A good hoodie should not be changing your skin at all. Clothes should not alter the composition of your skin. A good hoodie, I would say the best hoodies, keep your skin how it is in the first place. It should not alter your skin. And that's why every single Greg hoodie that we make in our store will keep your skin exactly how it is. Archie McPhee Handy Squirrel. Looks like it's just a bunch of little finger puppets to turn your little grabbers into a squirrel. Set of 5 finger puppets, includes 4 paws and 1 head. That's a good ratio. Transforms your hand into a squirrel. That seems like a bit of an overstatement. I'm looking at the picture and I'm not convinced that that hand has been transformed into a squirrel. And I mean, it's not gonna just like, oh, fuck, and then your hand is a squirrel now. This product just makes your hand look kind of like a squirrel that has no joint mobility. Transforms your hand into a squirrel with no knees. That's what happens. Your hand will climb trees and forage for nuts. Yeah, okay, what else is new? Oh. Wait, no. Damn, the reviews for this thing are glowing. 4.8 out of 5 stars. Sent this to my sister's house for no reason. I like to mail her weird things with no context. One time, I put a bunch of stamps on a potato and mailed it to her. This guy seems like a loose cannon. I don't know about him. He doesn't play by the rules. Dare I say he might even be a mad lad? I don't know, sis. Also, I just realized his name is Fat Daddy Fly Sock Soul. Anyway, she had a party last night and the handy squirrel was a huge hit. People love this thing. Buy one and get stupid. Have fun. I love the thought of his sister just going around the party with this little squirrel thing on her hand and everyone being like, ew, I love it! Ah, I can't believe it! Buy one and get stupid. He does sell it very well though. I would be lying if I said there wasn't part of me that's like, I think I'm gonna buy this fucking squirrel thing because of that review. Okay, here's a pretty perplexing shirt that someone tweeted to me with absolutely no context. It's a shirt that says, I'm Caleb, doing Caleb things. And at first I was like, I don't understand, is this a reference to something? Am I missing something here? Is this a quote from a movie or what? Why is this on a t-shirt? But then I Googled it and nope. No one has ever said this before. No one has ever said, I'm Caleb doing Caleb things. It's never been recorded in human history, anyone saying that. And yet here is a shirt with this saying on it as if anyone would ever buy this. It's just a generic shirt for people named Caleb who want everyone to know that their name is Caleb, and they do the things they do because their name is Caleb. Wait, what the fuck? I just searched I'm Caleb doing Caleb things, and there's like a million different variations of this shirt. Why are there so many different versions of this shirt? Who is buying this shirt? Has anyone ever bought this shirt? None of them have any reviews, so I can't imagine anyone has. I mean, there's multiple t-shirts, but with the saying designed in different ways. Like, this one's got a lot of pizzazz to it. Like, it's a Mardi Gras Caleb doing Caleb things. I feel like whoever is making these shirts really overestimated the market for people named Caleb who do Caleb things and want everyone to know about it. Oh my god, the company that makes this hoodie is called Shocking Styles Caleb Clothes. Someone started an entire clothing company for Caleb-based apparel, and yep, if you click on it, it's just item after item for people named Caleb. There's even women's clothing with I'm Caleb doing Caleb things on it, which, not to say there can't be women with the name Caleb, but it seems like a pretty ballsy business move to, well, one, in the first place, just assume anyone would want this on a men's shirt, but then on a women's shirt seems like a whole other league. Oh shit, I just searched I'm Danny doing Danny things, and apparently that's a thing too. You can get a t-shirt that says I'm Danny doing Danny things. Shit. I might have to cop. I mean, I am Danny, and I'm pretty sure I do Danny things, so I feel like this shirt really speaks to me. Looking for a cool adult, toddler, or boy present for him? This sarcastic quote gag saying is a cute gift for any holiday. Sarcastic? So would this be for someone who's not named Danny? Like, get this for a dude named Dennis or something. It'll be like sarcastic. Some dude named Travis walking around in this shirt. Oh yeah, I'm Danny. And I do Danny things, idiot. It's perfect for any holiday, such as retirement, graduation, Christmas, Memorial Day, wedding week, Father's Day, birthday, 4th of July, or Independence Day. Yep, it's perfect for 4th of July and Independence Day. It would be perfect for either of those two separate holidays. Except, no, it wouldn't, because who the fuck gets people gifts for 4th of July? That's so weird. And even if you did get someone a gift for the 4th of July, it should probably be related to, like, America or something, right? Not just a shirt with their name on it. Hey, dude, happy 4th of July. Oh, thanks, dude. You too. I know you said no gifts, but you're always talking about how much you love America, so I really wanted to get you something for your big day. I never said no gifts, although it was kind of implied because it's 4th of July. So I went out, and I got you a little something. From Amazon. Also, did you say my big day? You know the 4th of July isn't about me, right? Here you go. Oh, wow, a shirt that says, I'm Lance doing Lance things? For your big day. What does this have to do with America? Pretty funny, right? My name's not Lance. Hey, can I eat this firework? No. This is like that video Curtis did about the weirdly specific t-shirts that are targeted to people on Facebook. I guess on Amazon, just every t-shirt exists. Just literally any combination of words exists on a t-shirt on Amazon. Okay, I think this might be the weirdest one yet. In fact, I know it's the weirdest one yet. So this person tweeted me, there's a ton of blank white mugs that say got and then blank question mark. For example, this mug that says, got cholera? Excuse you? Got cholera? Who has ever said that? Who has ever said, got cholera, in such a casual way? Cholera is an infectious disease that causes severe watery diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and even death if untreated. So you got it? It's just a little something I like to say while I'm sipping my morning cup of joe. Oh, that's not your catchphrase? Don't worry, they have plenty of other options, like got bruh? Or got y'all? Oh, I got bruh, alright, dude. I got so much bruh. This whole mug is full of bruh. I chug a big mug of bruh before I go to work every day. I chug a mug of bruh. Please don't talk to me until I've had my bruh. Got where? This one just sounds confused. And I think it is confused. Huh? What? Got where? Who? Who's got what? Where did we get it? Where who? Who's there? Got why? Who's there? Latte mugs are cool. We swear, dude. People are gonna think you're so dope when you pull up with that got skink mug. Scrolling through this company's Amazon store, I'm convinced that their whole system is just automated. They just automatically generate thousands of mugs with just random combinations of words every day. They just take random words and phrases and slap them on a mug with the word got in front of it. Because none of these make any sense. Got shirt mask. That's just 3 random words that they threw together that have no business being in a sentence together. Actually, on their store, they've got more than just mugs, like this flask that says #shirt. For people who want to drink on the go, but also want to show their appreciation, not just for shirts, but for the #shirt. They really appreciate the social media conversation around shirts. And they're also drunk. Or a beer stein that says #ape. Or this little shot glass that says #anklet. I'm so confused about how this store even exists. Who runs this? I have so many questions. Why does this exist? But guys, I honestly feel like my questions never will get answered because it's time to hear from our sponsor. Oh man, I was working out and I got all tangled up in my headphone cable. That happens to me all the time. I want to get some wireless earbuds, but good ones are so expensive. Exactly. If only there was another way. Dang. Well, maybe you should. Has this ever happened to you? Hey! It's a common occurrence, to be sure. Hey, we're trying to have a conversation. What are you doing? Guys, I'm here to talk to you about today's sponsor, Raycon. Raycon has been a sponsor of the show for a while now, so you should know how much I enjoy using their earbuds. They're a great product. In fact, I'm wearing them right now, so I can hear myself while I talk. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know the deal, guys. Raycon earbuds are dope. I've got a pair of the E25s. I just got Laura a pair too. If you currently work out with wired earbuds or headphones, you are missing out big time. Wireless earbuds will change your life. The E25s, which are the ones that I have now, are a newer model and I really like them. You store them in this cute little charging case, which actually reminds me, they have a really good battery life, or at least this case does, because I don't remember the last time I charged them. They sound just as good as other premium audio brands, but they start at half the price. So if you want to take your audio game to the next level, or you want to support my channel, go ahead and click the link in the description to check out Raycon's Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. These deals are so good, you wouldn't even believe me if I told you how good they are, so you might as well just go check them out for yourself. Thank you guys for checking out Raycon. If you support our sponsors, it directly supports me. So I love seeing you guys support our sponsors. It means a lot to me, so go ahead and check out Raycon, and thank you to Raycon for sponsoring this video. Alright, thanks for watching this video, guys. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. We're the fastest growing army on the internet. Don't look that up, or if you do, close your eyes while you do it. If you want to get this merch that I'm wearing that has been cut off the entire time so you haven't been able to see it, go to DannyGonzalez.store. It's very cute. Thank you, Morgan, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I get just a little bit closer to building the daddy drawn carriage. Bye! This video is over now. Over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. No. This video is over now, over now. So why are you still watching this? Do you not have anything